these issues, this is to enable us appreciate what our ancestors have done as far as we are concerned. Now, when we look at strategical role played by individual group in our ancestral community, I want to use the anthill also to make you get some other vital part of this very study. I have used it before, but let me use the same thing as a reference point. If you know what is known as anthill, you have different type of ants in the anthill. They are all the same ants, but they have different function, and God equipped them differently. If you have been able to understand how the anthill function, you will see number one there is known as the queen. The queen, I don't know why it is referred to as the queen, but the queen automatically become the most powerful, become the most strongest, and he ruled the anthill. Very big. It does not move. The other anthill will mold a clay, a mud, and hide the queen inside. The queen is the one that carries the gene that fertilize others. So without the queen, others will die. No reproduction. And the moment they mold the queen inside that red mud, they build their anthill, they have ventilation through which the sun can come in. So other ants will be carrying that mud where the queen stay around to make sure they are moving 360-degree radius around the sun. Wherever the sun is, they take the queen there. And when you enter that anthill, you will discover that they have the soldiers. The job of the soldiers is to guide the anthill. They monitor the lizard that runs in. They monitor the snakes that comes in. They monitor the insects that comes in. They hunt down the one that is needful to them. And that is their duty. From morning till night, from January to December. And then you still have another class of ants whose duty are to, they are bodyguard. They are the one that protect the queen and carry the queen around. You have the ones that are engineers. Their job is to make sure that they rebuild the anthill anytime it is tampered with. You have the group whose duty is to monitor the arena. They have their job. They are not human beings. And that is why the Bible says, go to the ant and learn. Though they do not have a leader, but they are well coordinated. Now, having said that, they all revolve around the same system. Do you know you cannot destroy an anthill without first destroying the queen? And so as a child, my father taught me how to destroy anthill. When he grows around our farm or our home, they will say, go and look for the queen. The moment we open the anthill, we start looking for the location of the queen. It is easy to locate. Just look at the direction of the sun. You will know where they have taken the queen to. And the moment you remove the queen, just leave the anthill. It is gone. Before the next morning, you will not see one single ant there. But if you fail to remove the queen, if you like, level the anthill. Tomorrow morning, you see them rebuilding it again. Because there is something that empowers them. That is how our culture and tradition is. And so our ancestors understand this truth, and with this knowledge, they set up strategical groups in order to support and make sure our community remain from everlasting to everlasting. Number one of this strategic group is the father. Understand the role of a father. A father is like the queen. Without the father, there could be no mother. And of course, without the mother, there could be no father. But the family starts with the father, not with the mother. And so our father, our ancestors understand the need why a father must be properly defined. A father is not old man. A father is not supposed to be just a leader. A father is the one who will have the ability to accept all that are under him, whether you love them or not. Whether you love them or not. And so a father will have 10 children. The day you show one of them that you love that one more than, that day you endanger your family. Go and ask Jacob. Jacob, unusual love for his son Joseph, made Joseph to suffer untold hardship. No matter how you view it, Jacob showed love to Joseph, exceptional love. Number one, you are the son of the woman I love dearly. Number two, you are a handsome son. You look like me. And because of that, the rest 11 sons envied Joseph to the extent that he would have been killed before he fulfilled his destiny. So in other words, they understand that a real father must love all his children. It doesn't matter whether they respect you or not. It doesn't matter whether they obey you or not. Your duty is to continually direct them until they are of age. This is the father group. So when you see somebody say, oh, I'm a father of one session, or a father of, you have to be a father of mad people, a father of kidnapper, a father of born again, a father of Muslim. You will be a father of everybody, except they are not your children. Why? Because everything about you is what they represent. And when you are not there, somebody have to start from you. All of them will not project you, but one will project you. But you don't know that one. You don't know that one. That is why it is your duty to train all your children. You never know. And so fathers were not just disciplined people. Fathers were meticulous people. Our ancestors, our father, they care for their wife, they care for their children, they provide for them. They make sure that the cycle of life revolve uninterrupted, physically and spiritually. They present to the family everything that they receive, every instruction. Today, who is guiding us? No, who is guiding us? Who is our father? Who is protecting like our father? The one looking for her to condemn you. Today, most of our father follow us to drag our girlfriend. Is it not amazing? Is God not wonderful? I've worked close to many politicians who are supposed to be political father. I know how they behave. Most of them. Are they truly father? Are you preserving our culture and tradition? The evil you see in Biafra land is everywhere. But it looks like we are the one losing our head more than other people. There are certain qualities of a father. If we were to be in the church, a father will be regarded as the apostle. Among the 5 military fools gift, the apostle is the father. He's higher than the prophet and the others. Because he's the one with the blueprint of the church. Without the apostle planting a church, the evangelists, the prophet, the teachers, they do not have any place to feast in. And so without the father, the mother is almost useless. And then there will be no children without the mother. And so everything starts and revolves around the father. A true father understands. Our ancestors understand that their failure as a father is your fault. That is your fault as a son, is their failure as a father. If we go back to things fall apart, look at the relationship between Okenkwo and his father. They were never in good terms. Because Okenkwo felt that he is a warrior. His achievement is more than that of his father. Okenkwo's achievement entered his brain. He led him to the extent that he has no regard for his father. His father could have been presented as a drunkard, as a lazy man. But the truth remains that even though he is not a warrior, a wrestler, small body no be sickness. And so Okenkwo did not have a fatherly guide. That is why no matter his achievement, he led to his death, inevitable end. Those of you who have read Things Fall Apart, look for it. Go and read it. You don't forget about the entertainment there, the drama there. Look inside the work of Chine Achebe. They are hiding the secret behind our existence. Okenkwo look as if he achieved more than his father. But where did he end him? He committed suicide. Hodike. What? But the role of the father was missing in his life. And now you begin to understand. Your son commits suicide. Your son kill himself. Your son do this. Your son do that. It is because you didn't play your role as a father. You play your role with every dime minute until you know you have done your best. Okenkwo's father in Things Fall Apart. He did everything he could to guide his son. But the achievement of his son have drawn him. And then he became the village wrestler. He became a warlord. From warlord, he killed somebody. From killing somebody, he was banished. He moved to his mother's community. From there, problem upon problem. How did he end? That was the failure of the father. Today, I must call on you, Biafran fathers. Are you watching close to us as you are supposed to watching us? Are you watching over us as your father and your father before them watch over you? And then you come out and tell us you have the right to tell us how to live our life. You don't have such right. You didn't play your role in our life. But we can start all over again. The new generation must understand this truth. The new generation of Biafra must understand this truth. That as a father and as a mother, you have a role to play. And that is giving these children what they cannot give to themselves. Discipline. That is one group. And then from one father, he made many fathers. From one father, you have many fathers. Abraham had Isaac. Isaac had Jacob. Jacob have 12 sons. From 12 sons to 70. Abraham made sure that in his lifetime, his children did not fight. Esau have enough reason why he would have killed Jacob. But there would not be any room for that. Because before Jacob died, he said to Esau, don't worry, I have blessed your brother. Your brother will rule over you for a while. And you will break his what do they call this thing? His yoke off your neck. And so when Joseph was left, or rather Jacob was left at the mercy of Esau, he didn't kill him. Jacob tried to bribe Esau. Esau said, take all you are giving me. I have enough. That is father. They kill every room for envy. You either live wise like Abraham, like Isaac, or you can choose to live like a father like Saul. These were principles given to us by our fathers. They guide all of them. They position everybody. There are so many, but let's follow them bit by bit. In those days as a child, once you are a first son or a first daughter, it look like the whole problem of the family is your blessing. Do you know all my younger brothers coming from a very large family and as a first son? Do you know that all my younger brothers were behaving as if they borrowed me money? And I can categorically tell you, my father is still alive till tomorrow morning. Everything I have today, my father did not contribute 10 kobo to it. He's a very wealthy man. But I choose to walk out my way. He's listening. But am I telling you he's a bad man? No. If he did not position me on the path of life, I would be very useless like many other sons. He equipped me. He didn't give me dollars, but he equipped me to make dollars and pounds. And when he was old, my younger brother started coming to me. Hey, brother, I won't buy shoe. Hey, brother, I won't do this. Oh, hey, brother, I won't do that. I said, "Nami be na papa, and no be you be first son." I was forced to call them one day. I said, "First son no be cause so. When I tell our papa don't carry money, give me right will say first son. Now you hold all the money they share. This is my money." But then I understand by my father that as a first son, it is my responsibility to take care of my younger one. My mother cried that to me every day. In as much as I was planning my life, there are a lot of things I denied myself until my brothers were okay. Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. Till the last son, the one that just died in India not long ago. He's the last son. And when he was living with me, I know how I guided him. But of course, you can take a sheep to the river, but you cannot force them to drink water. I did everything I can as if I am their father. Why? This is because my father have told me it's your responsibility not to kill them. Today, many first sons, they are waiting for their father to die so that they start sharing property. They are waiting for their father to die so they share property. The person waiting for his father to die so they can share property. Are you telling me that is the person that at the end of the day will take care of the younger one? And now you begin to see groups. First of all, the father. The second group is the mother. In as much as the father have the blueprint, believe me, the father does not have the anointing to release or induce, or how do they speak this grammar now? The father does not have the complete ability to duplicate this knowledge to the children. And so he shares this vision with the wife. The wife is the one who have the anointing to keep the community secret. Because that time the husband and the mother, the wife are discussing, the man will tell the wife everything that is in his heart. That is why Rebecca was able to tell Jacob, "Go and catch me that ram quickly. Let me prepare porridge the way your father used to like it." That is when they say, "Obidia." Oh, Mwani Bobidia. So when you have a father and you don't have a mother, there are lively possibility that you will never know the secret of your father. Only one person have the master key to unlock it. Your mother. Now you see how they formed it. Only very high discipline men can call their children down and advise them. Normally, it's not in their character. We are just like balls. You buzz it in the morning, you buzz everywhere, you are buzzing around. And your duty is there before you. You are buzzing. Be buzzing. Only very highly disciplined father call their children down and say, "My son, I have been monitoring you. This thing is not right. This thing is right. But I want you to come back here." But as far as the Creator and our ancestors understand that the fathers there are possibilities that majority of the father may not be able to pass on this idea to the next generation. They created the woman with the master key. So when you hear your father calling your mother Obidia, Don't think it is lovey. There is a secret there you don't know. Because after they discuss, it is the mother that goes to the children. It is the mother that said, don't you know this thing you are doing, your father will not take it? My son, this thing you are doing, if I tell your father, it is your mother now that will teach you how to cook. It is your mother that will teach you how to wash. It is your mother that will teach you how to sweep. Some of our fathers don't know how to cook. But they know the ingredient. But they don't have the anointing to combine it. Only our mother. The secret of every race, the secret of every culture and tradition is hidden with the mother. That is why Yoruba and Hausa Fulani are coming to steal our women. And you people are going to marry Yoruba Hausa Fulani in order to unite one Nigeria. Benedictions do us in Sakula. The secret of any breed, any generation. Those of you in diaspora who marry Oyibo, watch that with your sister. There is a way they monitor you people. They keep record very well. Your children are dangerous weapon. Your children become a dangerous weapon. There is something known as the love of the mother. One of these days we look at it in this very back to your root. For instance, my mother have 11, 10 boys, 1 girl. The girl is the last born. She was lucky. If not, she don't know how to cook. I cook more than her. Why? Because my mother don't have a girl, so all of us has to become a girl. At the back Pekin. At the back Pekin, in case you understand what I mean. My mother, out of the frustration, sometimes she will take one of the son and turn her to woman. Now, man, no, my mother go come plait her hair just to encourage herself that she has a baby girl. But whether we were men or women, my mother made sure everything about our culture and tradition, we have it. And so any woman that is teaching their children how to live life, woman, it is not because you want to. You can't help it. This is what you are meant to do. The question should be, what are you teaching your children? To wear macaroni, to wear penge. Many of your daughters cannot tie wrapper because you are not teaching them. There were division of labor. The father protected this idea. The mother is the one who distributes this idea. And then it boils down to the son and the daughter. The son are meant to play a role. And the daughter are meant to play a role. And so strategically, they position the man as a king. I want you, I don't know of these days, I want you to go back to homes. When you have a daughter as the first son, as the first child. And then you now have another daughter as the second child. And maybe you now have a son as the third child. Which means the first and the second child, who are female, will be much more bigger than the third, who is a son. I want you to watch that son. There is this environment they build around this son. That from the age of 4, he have started fighting for his right. Those of you who find yourself in that position, you will see. Small boy, you look at his senior sister. Maybe the boy is 4 years. The senior sister is 12 years. He has started claiming authority. There is this atmosphere created by the mother that makes this boy to understand that even though you are small, you are a man. That knowledge cannot come from anybody. Only the mother. Because as far as the father, he look at it, yeah, a small boy, can't you respect your sister? It is the mother that gingered the son. I know you are a small boy, but you are a man. You have to behave like a man. Go and break firewood. They ginger your morale. You stand up to the challenges. How many of you are doing it today? Today we are fighting for equality. But our ancestors know there is nothing like equality between man and woman. Nothing. You are fighting. You are, how do they call them? You are fighting for all this grammar. My God. equality before the man. Some are forwarding bill. They want to share property. You have a role to play. If you are removed from the system, the whole system will crush. Your duty is not to come and do working class lady. It's against our culture and tradition. That is why all your life is in computer. All your life is in Android phone. Gradually now, we are going to Android phone to subscribe for husband and wife. Look at how stupid some of you have become. I read somewhere online today. You say, oh, if you have not seen your lip of rib, please gather, let us start crying. Maybe your lip will call you. And then you begin to see most of our sisters. They will now come out and begin to pray, bring their head crying. I'm crying, oh, hey, I'm crying, oh. Then another guy will now say, stop crying. You have found your lip. Okwaya. And the guy will be thinking he's smart. Oh, Facebook connection of marriage. Guy, that woman will cut off your abona. Bagadam. They will still bring you on Facebook. Because he who lives by the Facebook will die by the Facebook. Oh, we are so much. They are matching you now inside Facebook. When you die, they will bring you inside Facebook. Where is your mother? Go back and read your Bible. There was a lady whose husband has died. Naomi and Ruth. Naomi told Ruth, I don't have any son, you will marry again, but go to your husband people. When that your relative is doing harvest, near them, behave well, be of good culture. When one of them started falling in love with Ruth, there was no Facebook. And do you know that woman ended up becoming one of the mother of the Messiah according to the Bible? It is not your finger or swangy. It is not your slaying. There are movements you make. They open the heart of a man. Go and ask your mother if you have one. And so the failure of the daughters are actually the fault of the daughter and the weakness of the mother. My mother had a very little time with the daughter. But I was shocked to notice that everything my sister need to know, my mother equipped her. If I have conversation with her, we'll just be looking at her. Very grounded like my mother. And I tell you, my mother did her job. Why do they take time to train the daughter and the son? Because they understand that when they go, somebody have to continue from where they stop. Today, where is our mother? Where is our father? Who is very ready waiting for us to continue? The fathers we used to have encourage us to be the best of what we can. Today, Nigeria have redesigned all of us. That if care is not taken, me and my father will drag who will be the local government chairman. In fact, do you know my father is my village youth chairman? Youth president at the age of 96. If my father is the youth president of my community at the age of 96, how many thousand years will I, George Onibe, be youth president? Now you see the problem. These various groups, they were ways they function. But gradually we are misplacing them. And because we are misplacing them, we are eventually misplacing priority. Let me ask you a question. As a pastor, and your father becomes a member of your church, how will you treat him in the church? Will you allow your father to come and kneel down so that you pray for him? You see where culture and tradition, he said that they bring curse upon you or they bring blessing upon you. What I'm saying may not make sense to you. But I want you to consider now, as a pastor now, and I'm ministering with all the anointing. Then I was praying for people. My father now come to me for prayer and kneel down. My own father, my brother, do you think it is advisable for me to allow my father to kneel down for me? Go back to the Bible. There were prophecy that Jacob we kneel down for Joseph. But Joseph didn't allow it to happen. Because at that moment where it would have happened, the Bible say emotion consumed Joseph. He ran to his father and said, "No, that is your son Joseph." He wept. "Today's son will cross leg. Let me show my father that I've arrived." If your father kneel down for you, if your mother kneel down for you, you are dead. These are cultures and tradition. Something will happen to you, but you don't know. But what am I trying to say in effect? If our fathers continue with the culture and tradition of a father befitting for a father, our mothers play the role befitting for a mother, and then the son play the role befitting for their son, and the daughter play the role befitting for a daughter, we will have a generation, and a generation that cannot be tampered with. You will not understand. In here maybe you, a lot of things has gone bad. That is because we just look at all the cultures and tradition laid before us. We call them bullshit. And then we move ahead. Guy, we are not Oyibo. We are not Oyibo. We are not Arab. In as much as we are black people, we are Biafrans. Now understand that our ancestors had strategical group that their duty is to carry on the family when they are gone. And if any of us fail, the rest people fail. If, for instance, your sister, being the custodian of your family secret, is married to Yoruba people, you will know why Yoruba is undermining us. Because by the bedside, your sister will tell all of them, "Oh honey, do you know in my place, my brother is evil, my uncle used to be hopeless, the other one used to take kai." They will tell you about your history. That is why they always say Igbo don't love themselves. Igbo don't love themselves. Protect your women. Protect your sons. Protect your dignity and honor as a father and a mother. Because in the end, this is the beginning of our problem, and of course certainly the solution to every of our problem. In as much as it is the beginning, it is also the solution. Of course, I'll be back in a minute.
We worship you. We bow down before you. Yes, my Father. You are the creator of heaven and earth. We glorify your name. Welcome. Your children, Biafrans. Oh, yes. We are crying, oh Lord. Come to our aid. Yes, my Father. Let the people.
I be shall not be in vain. Angels descending from heaven. Oh yes, singing and shouting. Biafra is blessed. This is our nation. Oh, this is our Biafra, our nation. Our father's land. This is our nation. This is our land. Created and blessed by Chukwuabiama. Biafra is our hope.
Yes.
Biafra is our nation.
Yes.
No man can deprive us from it. We all must be alive to enter the land that was promised our fathers. No Jupiter, no evil shall ever deprive us from it. This is all we pray in Yahshua's name. This is our nation. Oh, what a nation. Biafra, nation full with milk and honey. Oh, Chukwuabiama.
Tell us why. All we want is freedom. Radio station with more.
Yes, at this moment, our lines are open. Our WhatsApp line is 070-815-45642. 070-815-45642. Our direct line is 081-221-52971. Our direct line is 081-221-52971. The special number for the female is 081-288-58614. 081-288-58614 is the special number for the female. Of course, you are free to call in and make your own positive contribution. Caller on the line, your name and where you calling from. Caller on the line. Yes, of course, as always, you have the Zoo Epileptic Network, but we are not going anywhere. Our people must begin to consider their position. As a man, as a woman, reconsider your position. Maybe you begin to understand the secret behind some of the things you see happening around you. Are you there, caller on the line? Good evening from here, Monitoring Spirit.
My leader, Nnamdi Kanu, may the hands of Chukwuabiama continue to guide and protect you till restore Biafra, because Biafra is coming soon. We are with you. The beginning of every nation starts from husband and the wife. Deuteronomy chapter 21, verse 15 to 17. Very important. Just take it. Parents should make sure that they train their children the way they're supposed to. The first son is very, very important, because the first son represents the father. That is why fathers must be responsible. For today, it's our fathers responsible. They are responsible. You see fathers today, like as Mazo said, even Eze came to carry women and go to the bed. They don't even chance to care for their family, because they are troubles every day by day. Please let me tell everybody, Biafra is the last solution for us because our lineage has been bastardized. Everything about us has been destroyed. That is why I have decided to follow my leaders to make sure that Biafra is restored so that we get our respect back again. We are Biafrans. I love my elder brother because I know what he married. He's the first son. I can't challenge him. Hear him now. If you want to know whether I love my brother, I thought in the village with him too good way. We buried our father. We buried him before in the church way. We buried him in a traditional way. I encourage him. That is why no enemy will enter the public because if you enter fast mode, you can get some thunder bubble. So that's not the cano. We are just every day you make a decision that you know where it is violent. That the assurance we are giving you is that we will make sure that we prove you right. They kill our parents. They think we are okay. We will never forget it. It's strong for life. Let him continue to delay. We must get our dear brothers because they have destroyed our women for free. Our daughter. If I look around, I say that is why I take a decision that I must only make sure that Biafra is restored. With my leader. When the must look like a story for Donya. What have I got on captain? Yes, television, they make the child. It's a type of remember and I can come to get away you. Where are you? If one money will post, look at the post, they have been masquerading us, making sure that we post in such a manner. He's like that is up. This is after talking to the break at this well. What is my one of the first hour? Biafra, we are very much to what it is. If you want to follow us and go back to our roots, no problem. If you want to worship anything you want to worship, no problem. But you say Biafra, very, very important to us. We will be, because if you say Biafra, the whole world will shut down. If I would say like, let them listen to me. You're about to flag like, let them listen to me. But if they don't want to listen, we have the power to bring grace down and stop prayer. We are not joking. We have the power to command the audio and it will start. Somebody said it yesterday in going back to our roots. I never mistake you are joking. Do you see that temple? To go to Capian. It must be built on the Bomuko there. That's the best I don't get a like one. Now don't even shoot it. I cannot get it.
Our father understand the need to position their children. When they brought genocide on our land, they targeted our fathers. The idea was so that after they are done with our father, nobody will tell the children the way of life. Are you there, caller on the line? Good evening from here. Go ahead, please. So much noise coming from your side. Did you plug that phone?
No.
So much noise.
Okay. So my name is Uju Mo Abraham. Not Abson. So Mama said we are called one. It's not on nothing. I look at in the city. I'm Biafra land. My son needed. I hear your teaching. I'm telling you the truth. This is kind of your teaching that I did not go back to our roots. I learned a lot of things because what I have seen around, what I have seen this time around, I come to understand the whole family in this Biafra land. Because our mother, parents are looking up in their presence of children. You can so I want to say you something that I have seen now. Sometimes I am seeing tears for that. How can an mother have a boyfriend with her child's daughter? One person. After the boy sleep to the mother, after that they go to the daughter. The same thing with the father. No, anything they are teaching their children, a good thing they are teaching their children. The way they do things over now, parents not to say, he appreciate us, leave them. Na computer time, leave them. And even them, child in the city, the parents will say, hey, this is your husband, or this is your wife, and a small child, and within short time you see that child is behaved somehow. An abomination they are doing in this Biafra land because the woman working there, Hana got over town. Why Nina Naga Wopia, Nina Naga, dinner wine, Yaga dinner wine, also, Mayor Port, or one way Lapu work also. After that, yeah, Mayor Port. All those abominations happen in this Biafra land. That's why I like this your teaching. Let everybody go back to our roots. Our forefathers did not do all those things. They didn't do all those nonsense, and that's why they defy our land. So, my son, I thank you very much. Continue this your teaching. I like this very well. Let our parents know their responsibility in their various houses. Let the children know their what they're supposed to do in their various houses. Because everybody now just jumping like a wow, every jump away everywhere. No, there's no a good thing. You can learn for these parents that in this Biafra now. Nothing. So my son, I thank you and I thank you, Mazi, which may for our director. No, Onuku, and the Keleyan. Now the people going to visit alone, and I know the home, I like them, and they will.
Thank you very much. It is important we understand how our fathers behave. Most of our women are very hardworking. Go and look at a woman that is a first daughter. You will see they have the strength of a man. If you see any of our women struggling, majority of them are first daughter because our parents imbued one kind of mentality in them that they are man and they can carry the weight of the family. You have no idea. Not now you are teaching them you are teaching the men to be like women. You are teaching the women to be like man. If it maybe go, are you there? Call on WhatsApp.
Yeah, I'm there, Mazoniva.
Good evening from here.
It's nice to meet you again, once again. Good evening. I'm calling from Iceland. It's nice to hear your voice again. In fact, you are really going into the deep so that for we to recognize who we are as a people, going back to our roots is very, very important. Thank you very much. We really appreciate you. I say, I continue to bless you, continue to guide you, continue to protect you, and our Onyendu, Mazen Nandi Okukalo, the man that came and spoke. And when he speaks like lion. And everybody heard him, and they will continue to follow him, because we have seen the man with the truth. Like you always say, for over 60 years, nobody have come out to speak the truth. All those elders, they are elders of liars. The elders that cannot protect their children. Like we were saying the other day, they are putting red cap. They should be ashamed of themselves. All those elders. They call them as Okenyaroroana, which means they are the one doing the evil underneath, pretending. Our deputy leader, Uchemofo Onyezioku, God will continue to protect him. Because he is the man that stood and said he will not allow this project to see corruption. And he stood still up to date. I say, may Almighty God continue to guide him and his family. And you too, George Onibe, what you are teaching us is unbelievable. Sometimes, as I'll be saying, blessed is the breast that you suck. Because what is coming out of your mouth is a revelation from Chukwu Okike Abiyama. I really thank you and I appreciate you. I say, God will continue to protect you. Anybody that say we kill you will die before they even think about it. And if anybody plan evil for you, that evil will never depart from that person. In the mighty name of Jesus. God will continue to protect you, my brother. Remain blessed.
Thank you very much.
He say. Yeah.
I see. Thank you very much. We must continue. Now, as a child, they used to make an adage that a child does not belong to one man or one woman. That a child belongs to the community. In other words, I can go travel more than a kilometer away from my house, and somebody will see me and say, "Who are you?" I will call my father's name. "And you are doing something like this? I'm coming to see your father." I will start running temperature. Until that night passes and nobody comes to report me, I will never get myself. Training up a child has become collective responsibility of the community. Today, do you know that some people, in fact, that thing happened to me. I have said it some time ago. When I had my first son, considering the society we live in today, I caged them. My children can stay in the house for 1 year. The only time they come out is from veranda to the car, from the car to the church, or from the car to the school. And then my first son got up to like 14 years or 12 years. And I went out with him on strolling. And I expected him to cross the main road. That is, my son was behaving like, which grammar will I use? Should I say Moeba? I was just looking at him. He was looking at the road and was vibrating. I stopped and I was watching him. I knew the evil I have done to that boy myself. Because even at the age of 3 years, some of you don't know I climb palm tree. But my father is not a palm wine tapper. At the age of 6 months, I could swim Atlantic Ocean. But my father is not a fisherman. Maybe even when I was in the womb, I could cultivate farm. But my father is not a farmer. You don't need to be a farmer for you to teach your son how to farm. You don't need to be a fisherman for your child as a son man to learn how to do that. You just don't need to be something. It is their right to know. We know the laws. Then my own son, no fit cross my road. No. I say no way. Oh boy, motor better jam you than this one we did. I will send him, I'll give him money. I will send him like another community. I say, if you're lost from police station, call us. Go waka. That was when I learned the truth. Today, even the one that is 1 month to serve, he can go to Dubai market. If I send him to Aswane market, he will go there and buy me market and come back. This is how they trained us. But today, how have we affected them? We lock them up. We cage them. They live in the phone. They rise in the phone. They are controlled by the phone. They marry in the phone. They give birth in the phone. All to the extent somebody will carry pregnancy. We come and do pre-delivery picture. We may be Anna. Are you still there? Call on WhatsApp. Call on WhatsApp. Are you there? Caller on WhatsApp, are you there? Caller on the line, can you hear me?
Good
evening from here.
I'm making a program for today and the life given to you, the strength and the knowledge and the wisdom that has made you to be dishing out all this, what will I call it? One after the other. And I must make care of bless you and bless your family and continue to guide you. The topic that you have just or we are just written now is very, very essential. I can remember vividly when we were still teenagers and when we were still youth, children as children. Your mother will only look at you. I will not talk to you. I'm not getting a sign. I never found I have money winning again. Because you don't need to do, I had to go to 2 times, or I never go. But today, the mothers will not expect to do. We don't leave the job in the hand of the teachers only. Let their teachers know. Mothers, because everyone is in order. Ensure that actually the men bear the head of family. The family, everyone is in order. I will not expect to do in our children. Because you can't tell me that women are not going to. Because if you want a tree to grow straight without bending, all they will do together. Because in Nigeria, many homes today, the children, the mothers, and the parents, they are telling us that the children have grown above them, which is very, very false. Others, because everyone are going Korea. It's not even beating. If there is a way that you treat your children, that's why you treat your children. As you said, there are some men, some families, their children is only men. Every men, because in our family, there is no man in our family, in my own company, in my first family, that cannot cook. Or mother. It's my mother that did it. That's why that she's a business woman that will go out in the morning and come back in the night. And the first child was probably a man child. Every year, what I should do, also. Even a black random series, there is a woman, when we can roll on, I'm not going to see. Then give us one. But today, the children that we are talking of, if we are still behaving as if we don't know what is happening. I will look left, right, and left, right hand. As I'm a woman, we claim that we don't know, we do all those things. So much can behave like a man. When the parents, because when the children or community in the good is from them, when your family is good and my own family is good, you know that we have a very good community. But as far as the family, we are coming out. The family is not good, even in the church. When the family is not good and your family is not good, you cannot come to church and make a good. You see everybody the second to get the armor. But today, we are still telling us that we go back to our roots. After China, our women that will come up behave like animals. Gigala, Chinaboye, Awasa, Kagama. Any of that to marry. That is how you find your love. Then what do you believe that you're living? When you mean Mother Earth is the one producing what you're eating. And not because a woman bringing up produce the things in the family. I am not generate. Family collapse. Sorry, a woman. You are taking it to a woman. It's not just little time had eating left. Short run. Now it concern you. It concerns us. We don't need everything. We have everything. Even in the teacher in the school itself. Parents will warn you. Please don't beat my child though. If you try it, and the teachers and the proprietors, they will be avoiding so that they will not miss their customers. Then how do we grow from here? How do we make a good community? How do we make a good country? Because of course from this country, from these homes that they better do today, that one often problems. So we are just begging parents that they should go back to the drawing board as it were in those days, radical like that, so that our children, when we are talking of country or state or community, we will come back. When your child is doing well, we say, yes, that's my child, you will be happy. But when the mother don't have time for the children again, likewise the fathers, want to make business from morning to night, you don't have time for the children. Women also, you will see all those young ladies, they will have, sorry, they lie on our back. Your child only see you once in a day. Then which time will that happen in the house of men? Then what will you allow, what will you expect from that child? Let us come home and build, because as you are talking Biafra, it is you and I that is made up of that country that you are talking. Or building, or human being the country. Please, our people, let us go back to our drawing board.
Thank you very much.
Let us go back to drawing board and know what I'm going to do so that this country that you are talking of, not government, we are not Americans, because Americans, you cannot beat your child. If you beat a child, they sue you to court. And many other countries. No, we know how to discipline a child so that we really good men outside. And my son is need let the Chukwu Kabiana continue to bless you for us. And open more, give you more revelation on how we are going, because we have a lot of work to do in our lives to make our country to better for us. May the God of that is the God of Biafra bless you for us and keep you alive and keep Mazen Namdekano and keep Uchemese and all the principal officers that have devoted their time and they're working assiduously to make sure that this very project will never fall down. I say, may Ekekere bless you all for us.
You see, caller WhatsApp, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm there. Good evening.
Good evening from here. Go ahead, please.
My name is Ekene. So I want to thank you very much for what you are doing for us. I pray that God Almighty will strengthen you, and at the end, Biafra will come. Biko onye si enwere ncho ka m gwa gị mana personal something yeah, so amala m ka m ga-esu
then you inbox me, I'll talk to you later.
Sorry?
Inbox me on this WhatsApp, I'll talk to you later.
Okay, thank you very much.
Well done. We must continue. Caller on the line. Our people must understand. If we fail, let me talk to Biafran parents now. If we fail as your children, when you are fast to condemn your children, you are condemning yourself. In those days, they used to insult you. They say you don't have home training. Who is supposed to give us home training? So anytime you are Biafran elder, you are coming and pointing at us, when I don't respect elder, we are doing what you taught us or what you failed to teach us. It is either we are doing what you taught us or what you failed to teach us. Directly or indirectly, you are responsible for our behavior. Caller on the line, are you there?
Hello, good evening. Hello, am I coming at
caller on the line? Go ahead. Caller on WhatsApp, hold on.
Okay, Mazonide, good evening. May Chukwu Kabiama bless you on the work of Biafra to be restored. Mazonide. Hello?
My brother, go ahead. Except you want me to be dragging the conversation with you.
Okay. Mazonide, you see, it is the fault of this generation parents these days, because one thing, they don't teach the culture and the nature of our own Biafra issue. They teach European and other foreign things to our children. That is the major point of it. They neglect where they come from. They only teach, hi, how are you? If you go to the village now, most of the parents doesn't answer their name. They answer Igbo name. And they can't speak to their children to their native language. When you miss your native language, then you begin to say hi. You cannot teach them your own grassroots. Rather than as you are teaching us now, the grassroots is where we follow. So many of them in IPOD are correcting their mistakes. That's why it is like this in this generation. Everybody has misled their children, and now some are coming back. Because without you to teach your background, you have missed it as a parent. Thank you for your good work. Thank you to Mazen Namdekano. Thank you for everything that you are struggling to do day and night. Let Biafra be restored. You see how Nigeria is empty, so shall it continue to be empty until Biafra comes.
Thank you very much, and he say to your prayers. Caller WhatsApp, are you still there?
Hello?
Yes, good evening from here. Go ahead, please.
Okay, my name is Chukwu Kadibi Okoli. Chukwu Kadibi Okoli is calling you from the United Kingdom. Mazi, I'm from Arochukwu, those that live in Anambra. And I want to tell us today that our ancestors, the only thing they did is to secure a good place for Biafrans, the place we call today the kingdom of God for us. Our ancestors have not done anything to us. There's nothing like ancestral curse. I don't believe in ancestral curse. Ancestral curse is something based by so-called pastors that are deceiving themselves, deceiving the children of God. Today, I want us to see one thing. There is teaching that you're giving about how the fathers or elders that will teach their children. My mother, for example, it has girls and boys, but she never differentiate anybody. She divide the housework to everyone. If it is your day, the day of your pounding cassava that we call akpo otara, it doesn't matter. Even if you have a gray hair on your cheek, you must pound it. But today, it's no more like that. And we are according our ancestors, that our ancestors have done this, our ancestors have done that. The only thing they did is to fight and die to secure the best land in the whole world for you to live. The best land in the whole world. I have traveled. I that is saying this, I have traveled, and I have never seen anywhere that is like Biafra land. And there is sometimes our people are saying that this is evil, that is evil. There's one festival we do, we call Ikeji. That Ikeji is what our ancestors, the way they did their own summer holiday. They do it 8 days. That 8 days, there is nothing like work. Everybody has to rest. Women are in the compound cooking, while the men are outside making their masquerade and all what have you. After that Ikeji, the next thing is famine. It should happen in March or March to April. And as soon as that finish, they go into famine. And another thing I want to say, because of our people that do say that this is evil, that is evil, and that is evil, there is one man in Ufuma. Anybody that knows Ufuma will know that there is one man popular known as Ede of Ufuma. His name is Ede. Do you know that Ede of Ufuma? He was going back from a place to his hometown. He passed my own town, and in the river, the very river called Ubo, he was passing that river, and something came out and stopped this man. And this man said, this thing that stopped him gave him something, and said, you will use this to treat people, but don't charge money. Do you know that if your bones pieces into 20, this man will not touch you. You will use 2 bones and be knocking this bone together without touching your body, and all those your breaking bone will set. This is eyewitness. It's not telling a story. My brother was treated there. A lot of people from my town was treated there. A lot of people from Anambra was treated in this man's house. Until when this man died, I think the thing went to his son, and I think his son started, charging money, and that, I think nobody goes for that type of treatment there. So when we are talking of this is evil and that is evil, our forefathers, grandfathers, they did not eat cow meat. This Hausa cow meat. They were eating goat, they were eating lamb, they were fishing, they were hunting, and that is meat they eat. Until Hausa came now and brought nama for us, we don't have any other thing to eat. Have you ever traveled before and go to somebody's house, then what they do is to send boys to chase one fowl, and they will catch that fowl and use the fowl to cook for you. And when we tell our people stop eating Hausa nama, they won't want to hear. A Fulani will carry nama, come to your farm, destroy your farm, and you will go to market, still buy that nama. My people, stop eating nama. Eat goat. At least goat is not stop spoiling your farm now. Start eating goat. Start eating egg. Egg is not killing anybody. Please. So our forefathers have not done anything to us than to secure the best and beautiful land for us. Mazonibe, I love your teaching. May God continue to. I told you that we must have Onibe airport. You must remember it forever. In the mighty name of Chukwukikabe, I pray. He said,
thank you very much. We must continue.
Thank you.
Biafrans all over the world. America, stand up. IPOB, US, America, 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 IPOB, New York, America, America, America.
Oh yes, IPOB USA, IPOB USA, and the state of New York. Just like we all know,
This information is directed to the IPOB in the United States of America. Going with all our leaders, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has recently said we must do the needful.
If you have not joined IPOB family yet, or you intend to support the struggle for the restoration of Biafra, now is the time.
To join IPOB family in the New York, please call our state coordinator, Mazi David Ezekwesili, on 832-245-5640, or the New York State Deputy,
Mazi Izu Okoli Mbadike, on 646-645-8237.
Other zone coordinators include Bronx Zone 1 and Mazi Dr. Ekweme on +164-664-43957. Ize Obina
+192-9509-8008.
Staten Island, Mazi John on 347-203-0871.
Pastor Thomas 6462269487.
In zone St. Abalakwe AM on +16-462-365246.
Queens/Long Island,
Mazi Elochukwu
164-6956-6219.
Bronx Zone 2, Wada Beatrice on 347-5177-934.
Or Reverend Jeff.
You live anywhere in the U.S. and you want to join or contribute, call our National Coordinator, Dr. Okoro, or our National Deputy Coordinator, Wada Lady Prestige. Or you are a woman in the USA, you can join our Women Wing. Call Wada Mommy Okafor on 121-571-57709. Also, if you want to contribute, USA will not fail our leader Nnamdi Kanu or disappoint our motherland Biafra. Oh, hail Biafra, Biafra, we hail you. Signed, David Ezekwesili, New York State Coordinator.
IPOB, US, America, America, America. IPOB, New York, America, America, America.
Yes, of course, we must continue, and our people must understand the truth cannot be overemphasized. Our fault or failure as children is your fault as a father. Are you there? Call on the line. Call on the line. Are you there? Each time you are coming to say, oh, this is these children don't have regard. What did you teach us? Did you ever teach us anything? And today it is said that a good or well-behaved child is the honor of the father and, of course, of the mother. Are you there, caller on the line?
Hello, George Onibe. Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, I want to be using this slang. How far? So that you'll be using it to recognize my voice.
And I will tell you about 30 miles. Go ahead.
My name is Ifeoma from Aba. Honestly, Judge Onibe, many a times I used to stay one place and calculate, to think, to check how you people begin to know all these facts. Sometimes I used to compare your age and say maybe you're like 80 years or 100 years self. But hearing your voice, I know you are not up to that. Honestly speaking, today your own teaching is another one. Every day it becomes fresh, like a Bible. It doesn't get old. Like yesterday while I call you, I speak about your teachings on CAP. Today, I saw with my 2 naked eyes 3 young guys from my street wearing their cap. So wherever they went, when they came back, I saw them with the same cap. I said, oh, this thing has entered into them because I explained it to them how you interpreted the meaning of that cap. So I say, may God bless you and our leader in Jesus' name. Then coming to this on, my mother born 2 females before our senior brother. Then, based on your teaching, that is the mother that will put things inside their son. Could you believe at the age of 4 years, my brother started pushing himself, trying to belong, making as if that our mother is, he has every power. But due to our mother has put in that thing inside of him, that he is the head. So I believe you very much that is the mother or the parents.
Telling that male son, look at you, you think you are a small boy, don't you know you are a man? Before you know, small boy begin to live up to responsibility above his age. But of course we must continue. Caller on WhatsApp, are you there? Caller on WhatsApp. Good evening from here.
My name is Simon Nahayanogo. Calling from Maria, Spain. Mechuku Kikabiama, bless every IPOB family member. Bless every one of you back home. Those of you that in war front there, I salute and I adore every one of you there. Mazoni, your topic this evening, sometimes it's like what we are doing is sanitizing. Educating our people. Bechuku Kike Abiyama bless people like you because that is why I know I'm rest assured that Biafra will be restored. When we teach our people, give them the knowledge. Like all these things, he said, me, I'm not a first son. I'm not a first son. But that staff of first son, follow me. I was not trained by young people. I grew up with old people. When people want to say something, they call me. Do you know why they call me? They say, I will remember. I don't have friends. Nobody like me. Because I don't know what is black. I try to make it to be red. It's not my way. But what I remember they tell me is this. Me what in me? Ewo kuli ihe mmadụ. Ịga for oga afọ enwere ihe mmadụ ga-eme. I grow up as being a fugitive. They want to kill you. What? Because they start following me. So, like you now, you're a first son. I heard you say that you fight to protect your junior ones. Like sometimes he let them to know that your father did not write anything will keep for you or hold this money when others grow, give them your sweat. Some of us bear this stuff up to date. That is why when I do things, even in this struggle, when I do things, people question it. I was born to be like that way because what I do, you will not do it. So your teaching is getting to our people, and our people, after all these things, how do you put it in practice? How do you see those things? Because not when George Onibe talk, he research, crack his brain. Remember what they told him when he was 5 years. Because me, I remember what they told me when I was 5 years old. That is why in Biafra registration, nobody can deviate my attention. I know why I was born. Because I was told when I was 5. Majoni Bechuko Kikabiama will bless you and protect every one of you. I have one of our brothers said that they will have George Onibe airport. Since we will have in Biafra land, a lot of goodies is coming. I was opportune to meet all these people that built Dubai. I remember when the first time I meet the Sheikh in Moscow, he said he don't want to give his people good thing in 20 years to come. He want to give it to them now. Everything in Dubai first. That is why I was so happy when our leader mentioned the type of system, Emirates and that Gulf region, Bahrain, Qatar, Kuwait, all of them that made them to survive today. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. We will get there. It's just gradually. And the people criticizing him, they cannot directing him. Please. Thank you Thank you. Oh, hey, Biafra, sign off from here.
Almost Hill Biafra. Are you there, caller, on the line?
Yeah, good evening, Max.
Good evening from here. Go ahead, please.
My name is Sunday Udoma. I'm calling from Ekiti State.
Go ahead.
Please, whatever you say, that is truth. Because I still remember when I was growing up and my senior brother, everything my mother would shout, say, my son, do this, my son, do this. Now you be the first son of the family and need to carry your junior one along. Along the line I was looking, every time senior brother, what about us? What about us? What are we going to do? So my mother called me that he said, my son, that your senior brother is the head of the family. So you have to respect him and do whatever he said. So I was trying to look at those kind of things. I just looked it over. So as I just bring out this topic now, so I really like this topic. This topic make me remember what my mother said that. But anyway, right now I'm in the state. I want to know where can I join IPOB member? I'm ready to be IPOB member in Port Harcourt, sure.
You just send me your name, your phone number, and your location, or you forward it to the inquiry line, or better still, you can forward it here. I'll take it up from there.
Yeah, in those numbers, I tried both before number. I didn't get any of them.
I think they are WhatsApp line, so you go through the WhatsApp. If you cannot send text message.
I didn't get the WhatsApp number.
The one you have, try sending message via WhatsApp and see.
Okay, sir.
Thank you very much. And now this is a simple call to Biafrans. Our elders must first of all consider their stand, how it affects us as a people. Are you actually teaching your child that ancestral culture of dignity and honor? That which gave you pride to beat your hand in the chest and tell us you are elder. Are you passing that same knowledge to your children? Or your children will be proud of their achievement in Europe? And then for the youth, the next generation of Biafra, believe me, no matter how much you can speak English with Fune, before the Englishman, you are just another trained baboon or monkey. They said it to our fathers, that if they can make the owl, the parrot to say God bless the queen, certainly they can make a babu like you to say God bless the king. So they whip our fathers because they are conqueror. To them, you will always be a slave. But of course, you are of the breed of king and queens. Only when you know could you walk in such glory and honor, with such dignity and pride. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Discover yourself by finding out who they are. This is the strength we have. This is the power we will. These are the demands we make. And that is the reason we do not back down. Because we understand from whose laws we came. Caller on the line, your name and where are you calling from?
Good evening.
Good evening from here. Go ahead, please.
My name is Benjamin. I'm calling from Aba.
Go ahead, my brother.
You see, I love your message this night. I was opportune to live with my father and my mother. My senior brother, when we are growing, my father told my senior brother, this is your brothers and sisters. You have to train them. The way you train them is the way they will grow. And you see, my mother, we are 6 in number. We are 6 in number. So we are cooking food week by week. My senior brother will cook this week. My senior sister will cook this week. The other week will be my own turn. No matter how we cook that food, that is how we eat that food. So that thing helped me even in my marriage time. So my wife cannot beat me in cooking. When I wanted to go for boy, my father told me that if you touch a woman, the woman will be pregnant. From the day one that I entered that training till the time I finish, I don't know anything about woman. Not only that, till I marry my wife, I never know any woman. But today, parents now keep girlfriend to their children, boyfriend to their children. That is where we are having the problem. And now we give everything to the teachers, which can never work. There's no how a teacher can train your child, because when a teacher flog your child, you will call police to that teacher because he flogged your child. Tell me how that child can be trained by the teachers. Some parents will leave the house early in the morning. They will not come back till 9 o'clock. Can you see the problem now? And if the house girl beat their children, the house girl, they pound the house girl like a pounded yam. Now, how can the child have parents training or home training? So, but if you can go back to that idea of our parents, I think something will be okay. Thank you and God bless you.
Thank you very much. And this is where we're going to draw the curtain for this evening segment. Then let me take just this one caller. Caller on WhatsApp. Caller on WhatsApp. Caller on WhatsApp.
Yes, my bigger brother.
Go ahead,
Good
please.
evening from here.
Good evening.
All hail Biafra.
All hail
Love
Biafra.
of freedom. God bless all Biafrans all over the world. Bless our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and all the followers of under his cabinet. May God Almighty bless them all. It is a great event to listen to your voice once again. and to all Biafrans all over the world. I say, may Chukwuka Biama bless us and keep us alive. For the topic you bring this evening is a great topic. Likewise unto me, I just want to use this as an example to give to all my Biafrans all over the world. My mother gave birth to us. We are 8 of us in number. And the first children, we are all boys. When our mother go to market, go to the farm, our senior brother is the one taking in charge, like mother, like elder sister. He cook food, he dish food for us, he tell us do this, do that, do this. So when our mother come back from the market or he come back from the farm, my senior brother have already prepared everything that my mother will come and do for his children. So that is a good knowledge to, if our mothers tell us what to do, we have to bear by it and to follow by them words through the instruction they give to us. So it is a great knowledge from mothers, from parents. We can, if our parents teach us the right way to go, we cannot divert from it. Even when we grow up, we will still do it. Even when we never marry, we can still do it on our own when we are single, anywhere we find ourselves. So that is a great wisdom from parents. So lovers of freedom, we should not give up. We know we are the best and nothing can shake us. We cannot, no matter how, whatever they are doing to us, we cannot remove a hair from out of our body. So the only option, our brothers and sisters back home, those that they are guiding the land for us, those ones, they are the people that we put our hands on our chest, that our homes are secure. Without them, we cannot do anything. So, my brothers and sisters back home, may God Almighty bless you people and protect you all for the good work you are doing. We in the foreign country, in the foreign country, we are just like nothing. We don't even know where we are. If you say today, let us go, or everybody should leave whatever his location is living, go back to your home. If you people, you are not there to secure the land for us, when we go, we don't even know where our domot is. We don't even know where we can hide our head. It is because of you people that we are proud today that we have people. So lovers of freedom, do the needful, support Biafra, whatever, anywhere in this earth.
Thank you very much.
Support Biafra. Support Biafra. Biafra is only hope that we have. If we separate our own, if anybody wants to stay on his own, let them stay. Because if they want to stay together, let them stay. Because we Biafrans, we cannot want Nigeria. Honestly, in any way I find myself, I'm not in Nigeria. I belong to Biafra. And the blood that runs in me is a Biafran blood. It's not Nigerian blood. So if anybody who is still praying for one unity in that country called Nigeria is wasting time, there's nothing there again. Because the truth must be said out.
Thank you very much.
So we have to do the needful, support where you belong to, support your country.
Thank you very much.
What they are doing for all the citizens in that country is not good. They take some other part of the country like a slave. Say they are born to rule. Other tribe, they are born to like a slave for them. So it can't work like that.
Thank you very much. Thank you very
time.
much. Thank you very much.
Freedom. Anyone of freedom. Anyone.
Yes, this is where we round up on this segment. Sincere appreciation to those of you who were able to call in. My apology to those I cannot take their call at this moment because I'm winding the curtain on this segment. But believe me, I will be right back. I'm not going anywhere. Ndewonu.
It's your boy, don't preach something. I tell you now, say, I go come in another form. No retreat, no surrender. Nandi Kano, Anyisi de no, Onyi de no, Deje. see na wanted. I just want to tell my people, Nanda Natago, Nanda Natago, Nanda Natago, Nanda Natago, Ohaneze Belugo. Mr. YB, make una tell am say money no be everything. Tell am say me I dey loaded, but I don't want to do that. Makana Biafra natago, Nanda natago, Muhammadike kan, what? Na Biafra one. Onya ile kuoku ya, imano batago no bo. Muhammadike one, enwele na Biafra. Ikenga Okwankuru yeku Nejofoga nariri Woke chelemba Anyi sigi no Nanda natago Oyi Nanda natago Sampe Nanda natago Ohaneze belugo Chukwu gbawaja ọkọọnụ kọlọ ogiri akọluwo ogiri raja osisi bọlọ otole emesigo wee kwelu ọnọdụ ugo ọdụrụ ebe mma manụgo buzuo onye n'ụwa ọchake sampe maazị Nnamdi nnọọ anyị siri gị nnọọ Ọhamadike Biafra siri gị nnọọ akọkirikiri ka na-abụ ka ose anari elu no retreat no surrender sampe Nanda natago onatago Nanda natago ururu Nanda natago ei Ohaneze belugo asi na Nanda natago no weli ife na-emelili Biafra natago anyị kwechiri ekwechi sampe onatago
radio station with more. You're listening to this is Radio
Onatago, Asif Onatago, Ikenga. July 1998 ife aka ha chọrọ ime Nnamdi Kanu oge ọ nọ n'ime ụlọ mkpọrọ mana Chukwu okike Obiama onye anyị na-efe okwelu ya ka o mee chacha maka onye aka Chukwu dị n'alụ ya onwere ife ga-eme ya the prophet of Biafra achọrọ m igwe ife a achụbabo achọrọ m igwu ugwu asị na Nnamdi anatago sampe Nnamdi anatago ọnatago Ọhamadike one odogwu I don't want to do that if Sampe, I don't want to say that. If I say I wanted, I just want to tell my people, Biafra, it don't come. Now so it be. But when if Sampe, I don't want to say that. If I say na wahala, I just want to tell my people, Biafra, it don't come. Sampe, I rather die than Biafra not to be restored. Jisike, Ahamadike, Adalamba no lua, Aniku Ginazu, Odogu. It's only for many Febala Babago. No retreat, no surrender. Imapife Mele, na 7th July, 1998. Lime Nnamdi Kanu Ogono n'Imulo Mkpọrọ.
The radio station with more. You're listening to the radio station.
You're listening to.
This is Radio Biafra.
Radio Biafra.
Land of the rising sun, we love and cherish. Beloved homeland of our brave heroes. We must defend our lives or we shall perish. We shall protect our hearts from all our foes. But if the price is that for all we hold dear, then let us die without a shred of fear. Held to Biafra, consecrated nation, O fatherland, this be our solemn pledge. Defending this shall be a dedication. Spilling our blood we count a privilege. The waving standard which emboldens the free shall always be a flag of liberty. We shall emerge triumphant from this ordeal, and through the crucible unscathed will pass. When we are poised the wounds of battle to heal, we shall remember those who died in mass. Then shall our trumpets fill the glorious sun. Our victory we scarred our minds around. Oh God, protect us from the hidden pitfall. Guide all our movement lest we go astray. Give us the strength to hear the humanist call, to give and not to count their cost each day. Bless those who rule to
Yeah.
Long live our baby mama, one more class, man. We are the babies. One more chinaka.
Biafra in London, Biafra in Germany, Biafra everywhere. Biafra in Russia, Biafra in Malaysia. Everybody likes it. They tried to kill us many years ago, killing the people of Biafra, destroying the people of Biafra. But somebody said to all the IPOBs, respect the leader of indigenous people. Nobody can stop Biafra. I say nobody can stop Biafra. Nobody can stop Biafra because Biafra is strong. You can judge the leader of Biafra. You can kill the people of Biafra, but never change their decision. Every time I play this Babylon, I wish maybe every time I sing this Babylon, I wish maybe they tried to kill us many years ago, killing the people of Biafra, destroying the people of Biafra. Nobody can stop Biafra. Nobody can stop Biafra. Nobody can stop Biafra because Biafra is strong. Nobody can stop Biafra. Nobody can stop Biafra. Nobody can stop Biafra because Biafra is strong. Biafra in bedroom, Biafra in bathroom, Biafra everywhere. Biafra in jail, Biafra in church, everybody likes it. They tried to kill us many years ago, killing the people of Biafra, destroying the people of Biafra. Nobody can stop Biafra. Nobody can stop Biafra. Nobody can stop Biafra because Biafra is strong. I told you, nobody can stop Biafra. Nobody can stop Biafra. Nobody can stop Biafra because Biafra is strong. Nobody can stop Biafra. Nobody can stop Biafra. Obama. Nobody can stop Biafra because Biafra is strong. Nobody can stop Biafra. Nobody can stop Biafra. Nobody can stop Biafra because Biafra is strong. Nobody can stop Biafra. Nobody can stop Biafra. Nobody can stop Biafra because Biafra is strong.
Don't give up your mama, one more class, man. We are the babies.
The radio station with more. You're listening to the radio station. You're listening to. This is Radio Biafra. Radio Biafra.
Yes, once again, wonderful people of Biafra, men and women of goodwill, I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and to some of you, depending on your time zone. This is Radio Biafra Extra, and we are streaming live through Radio Biafra London. Radio Biafra London is being anchored by the Deputy Leader of the Indigenous people of Biafra. His name is Mazi Uche Ukafomefo. He is from Abatete. Abatete is in Anambra State, and Anambra State is Biafra land. Mazuchuka Fomefo is the man who has simply assured us that he will not allow the heart of this project to see corruption. This is one word I do not expect everybody to understand the mindset behind those words. He is, of course, standing in a deputizing capacity on behalf of our Supreme Leader, Mazen Nnamdi Okukano. He is the king of Afari Beku. Afari Beku is in Umuahia is in Abia State, and Abia State is Biafra land. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu remained the one and the only man who stood up to speak for the collective interest of the Biafran people. For over 60 years, nobody have done this. By the special grace of Chukwu Kikabiama, I remain George Unibi. I come from Abo. Abo is in Delta State, and Delta State is Biafra land. And of course, as always, we must move ahead to appreciate the Almighty Creator, Chukwu Kikabiama, the one who has set our feet upon this path that we must follow, because he's our hope and our stay, the lifting up of our head, and the very primordial influence that drives us in everything we'll do, both matter, great and small. He remained the primordial influence. And of course, I humble myself before him, and I say to him tonight, Anye na jage mau, nihina emara mau, ihunanya ge ninagi obioma ge, o juru anyanya dadio, inwe ge mbangwe o di onye dekage, ebu alpha no omega. Anyenine na sena nedemao. Ise. And of course, on this segment, without wasting further time, we go on to our topic, which is simply titled, What It Takes to Fight Against Organized Crime. What does it take to fight against organized crime? Each time I sit back in a moment of sober reflection to look at what we are going in as a people, believe me, I feel the vibration of the size of the enemy we fight against as people of Biafra. They come in different form and shape, they come in different guise, and there is no knowledge that is hidden from them. These are people you will consider advanced, powerful, connected, well-equipped. They were all prepared as if from heaven the day we were created. And they boast from their ivory towers and say they will blot us out as a people. But one thing keeps ruling in my mind. How did we survive? What IPOB is doing today, what our leader Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is doing, what his deputy is doing, what you are doing as a member of IPOB, believe me, it beats imagination. Of course, it is easy for people to come out from wherever they like and then they begin to judge. It is because they are not reasoning properly, believe me. Though they want you to believe something is wrong with you, but they are the people something is wrong with. Considering the terrorization attitude of the Nigerian state before the global community. But we have been bearing this burden for as long as we can remember. I do not know how our leader was able to draw such inspiration. I do not know why he allowed Chukwu Kikabiama to send him. I don't understand what he was thinking the very day he chose to stand against this monster. But I do know now that he has brought Nigeria down to her knee. I bear testament to the truth, nothing more, nothing less. I do know that because of the actions of our leader, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, Nigeria can never remain the same again. I do understand that the issue or the quest to restore Biafra can only get better. And that is why we will wrestle against flesh and blood. We will wrestle against Yoruba, Hausa, Fulani. We will wrestle against Fulani herdsmen, Miati Allah, Boko Haram. We will wrestle against ISIS. We will wrestle against oil theft across the globe. We will wrestle against the imperialists. We will wrestle against sin and unseen enemy. Each time we wrestle against principalities and power. When we wrestle against wicked spirit in the heavenly places. When we wrestle with Facebook and other social media. We will wrestle against saboteurs. We know one thing. They can shake us, but they can't bring us down. We know the truth. We can only get better in every situation and circumstance. And tonight, here on Radio Biafra, may I remind you that every one of the broadcasters present their message in different dimensions. Some focus on the government. Some focus on trying to liberate the Hausa and the Fulani. Let Hausa be saved from Fulani. Some love Yoruba. And then some love Biafrans. And then some is going to tell you how many people they are killing. This is to ensure that the word of God is complete. He said the word of God is for rebuke. It is for correction. It is for instruction. It is for direction. It is for motivation. It is for anything you want to say. But the end result is that the men of God may be thoroughly equipped. I remind you once again that what we do on Radio Biafra, irrespective of how you choose to embrace it, is simply for instruction, for direction, for motivation, from alertness, that Biafrans might be delivered, liberated, nothing more, nothing less. Whatever road we choose to follow, it end in one location: freedom. And so when we fight this organized enemy, when we fight against this organized crime against us as a people, a lot of people are not ready for it. And so tonight I want you to understand what it takes to fight against an organized crime. It is very important that the people of Biafra understand that we are fighting against organized crime, something known as organized crime, as it is the only mindset that can truly liberate us from this bondage. When they say something is organized crime, when a crime is organized, there are certain things you need to understand about organized crime. One of the secrets I understand as a student is that for you to do well in any particular subject or topic, the first thing you need to do is to understand their definition. The moment you are able to understand their definition, it is easy for you to disciple every other information that is hidden within that study. And I will tell you that you may not be able to benefit much from this study if you don't understand what organized crime is. And so tonight it is important for us to first of all find out what is the meaning of organized crime. You must understand that organized crime means organized crime is criminal activities that are planned and controlled by powerful group and carried out on a large scale. When you hear about organized crime, these are the things that you must understand. Number one, organized crime is a criminal activities that are planned and controlled by powerful group. Are you getting it? When we talk about organized crime, understand that it simply means that there are criminal activity that have been planned. They planned it very well, and it is being controlled by powerful group and carried out on a large scale. There are three key words there, but we are going to deal with this organized crime as much as we can, break them down. If you understand we are fighting against organized crime, a group of criminals who makes plan of decimation in a very large scale, and they carry it out as a result of their criminal-minded tendency. For you to be able to overcome them, you must know what it takes to fight such crime. Today, the issue of Biafra is something that it cannot actually be described. We are fighting against subjugation. We are fighting against emasculation. We are fighting against disenfranchisement. We are fighting against decimation. We are fighting against genocide. We are fighting against economic emasculation. We are fighting against political emasculation. We are fighting to restore our identity. We are fighting to make sure our blood lineage is not bastardized. We are fighting to make sure we are religiously delivered. We are fighting to ensure that our identity is not taken away from us. We are fighting to make sure that the land of Biafra is not taken away. We are fighting above all to defend ourselves because we have become the most endangered species of Homo sapien that have walked this earth. And then the question should be, if we are fighting on this scale to save ourselves, then is it one man that is doing it? Is it one nation? But of course, hell bent, no, they can't do that to us. And that is why you must understand that when they are killing your elderly people in the name of Fulani headsmen, when the military are shooting your youth in the name of trying to comb terrorists and other useless names they may give to us, if they have succeeded in crippling all your political representatives, understand that the reason why they are succeeding in different scale is because these enemies of Biafra are highly organized. And tonight I call it organized crime. But we will survive, believe me. Having been able to understand the meaning of organized crime, we move ahead to look at the implication. What is the implication of this organized crime? What is the implication? Which means if these people have organized themselves against you, they are very ready for you. Like I have rightly said, in every area. This afternoon, I came across a post online. And it was one of our in-law, FFK. And as always, to catch you mugu, as Igbo man that you are, they know how to catch you very well. And he wrote, we cannot be pretending Nigeria is okay. Let's tell ourselves the truth. Igbo have suffered very well inside this one Nigeria. Let us change it. Let us re-amend it. I'm still watching my brothers that is begin to jump out. Hey, FFK has spoken. Hey, he has spoken, Diara. But it's amazing. You are learning. Biafrans are learning, honestly. And I took time and I look at all the comments. I've never been proud of myself as much as I have been this evening, or rather in the afternoon. And people's comment are, oh God, we know you. Just be serious once and for all. Two-faced man. He may be a good man, but believe me, he's part of the people feeding from our misery. If you like, let it be your in-law. Me, I have Fulani relative. Keroni, we mono ya. We mono ya. Ihe upo hiwa mora ye. And now you know. They are properly organized. Let me tell you how the implication there. If you are not aware, they will sweep you off your feet the least time you expect them. You are doing well. Your people are not doing bad. Organized crime against you. You must be vigilant. Because the implication is that they are ready for you. They will take you on. Even when you least expect it. That is why everybody must be very careful. They know how to distract you. You must not give them that leverage, that privilege to make caricature of you. You must show them you are ready for them. I want you to go online, watch many comedies online. You will see most of them are comedy by Yoruba generation. But what I don't understand is that when they want to add Ron's girl, it is Yoruba comedy. They are speaking in Yoruba. But when they want to do Ron's girl, they now use the Igbo, the person to answer Igbo name, even when it's not Igbo. The one Yoruba idiot will come out and say, Omo Yabawoni, Mbolenlo. Then the other one will say, oh, I'm going to see Nkechi. And the next time they project Nkechi is like a prostitute. Nkechi will now say, ye may go. To you think it's a comedy. The crime is so organized against us that through the media, they demean us. They assassinate our character, or should I say, they deform our image. every way imaginable. They have organized themselves against us properly. You can't even see it. You are joining them. Ask yourself, what is the implication of this organized crime against us? And maybe you begin to get serious. When we talk about back to your root, you do not know. I want you to see who your fathers really were. And that is if you even have a father like us. Find out the implication. They are so organized because they know the beneficiaries. They are so organized because they understand the price they must pay. They are so organized because they have made a vow that they will stop at nothing until we are gone as a people. Is that the enemy you are fighting? And then you are trying to be diplomatic. We shall get there. We do not call for war. But believe me, we will not fold our hand when you bring it to our doorstep. There are evidence of our people being killed every minute, every moment. But we are sending the signal and the vibration across the universe. But I tell you, on that very fateful day, you will lack the morality to speak up if you fail to speak now, because it will not end there. For you to be able to fight this organized crime against a race, against the people of Biafra, you must understand the implication of what they do. They can never mean us any good. Not possible. Not today. Not tomorrow. Not forever. We are simply the food on their table. You mean a lion will catch a deer and then allow the deer go because the deer is simply screaming? Number 2. Or rather number 3. Who are these criminals? Because when you talk about organized crime, he said it is the activities of criminals. Criminal-minded individual. Who are these criminals? Because people don't know the level of enemy we are fighting against. They are inside IPOB. Some of us have become the enemy of ourselves. They are saboteur. They appear in different form and shape. They are Yoruba, they are Hausa, they are Fulani. In as much as we will not agree that we still know that we need to know who these criminals are. Who are these criminals? Organized crime is a criminal activity carried in a large scale by a group of individuals. Who are these criminals? Buhari is there before he died. Abacha is there before he died. Otababum is still there. He's a criminal. T.Y. Danjuma. Gowon. I want you to see these people discussing or issuing press communique to Nigeria. You will almost fall in love with them. This is how to know criminals. The imperialists, the colonial masters as they call themselves, they have a way of presenting an armed robber. A federal criminal, you will think they are men of God. Are we going to talk about Robin Hood? Or you talk about Robin Sherwood, you think he's a man of God. This is a common theft if it were to be a black man. Ordinary armed robber. But because he's from somewhere, London, Britain, where they finish garnishing him. Some of you think Robin Sherwood is a Father Christmas. He's a common thief. But because he's from Britain, they design him very well. If care is not taken, some black people will even name their children Robin Sherwood. You will not know it's like Anene. Anene is even more honorable than Robin Sherwood. That is how bad it can become. I see some people, they make poster. They picture, I take our leader poster and put it with Money Heist poster. And so our leader is like professor. And I know the level of your mentality. How can you say our leader is a thief? If you lie, let him be professor. He's a common thief. Money hive. He's a thief. But it's because he's a Yibo man. Maybe from Italy or Spain. And then some people then say, hey, our leader is a thief. He look like money heist. Professor is a thief, bank robber. Forget about the size of money he steal. You still big, you still small. All of you are still. You are all armed robber. Because if you will begin to agree, our leader is who is another criminal they worship? Because he's a white man. So many of them. You compare yourself with them. And then you are more miserable, I can assure you that. Because you do not know that it's organized crime. In every way imaginable, they want to bring us down. Who are these criminals? They are everywhere. They are on the media. They are in the how do they call it? Hollow chambers. They are in the military. They are everywhere. They planned us very well. You see, what we are fighting to restore, Biafra, we simply don't have any chance known to man but God. It's a mystery. Biafra will come. But do you know there is no map? Do you know there is no plan? Don't let anybody deceive you. Nobody knows how it's going to be. But the assurance is there. Biafra must come. Because almost every door, you have the enemy standing there already. Properly organized crime against us as a people. If we take Nigeria as a case study, there is nowhere we will go to in this Nigeria that anybody will open with an open heart attend to us. Nowhere. Yoruba, no way. Hausa, no way. Fulani, no way. Even Biafrans enjoying current day Nigeria, no way. And now you see, about a week or more now, some religious bigots are trying to, register their displeasure. Why do you call Christian? You cannot talk to Christian. You cannot do this. It is because you have been beaten down already by the weapon of the enemy. Now, this is the truth. I am a reverend. And I continually say that nobody violates my conscience as a Christian. They never born that person. But don't think I'm an idiot. I hold the tradition of my ancestors higher than life itself. Because everything that pertains to it, I do not have a say. God made it so. In heaven, I discussed that with him. And many men of God were busy. Oh, he's insulting us. He's insulting us. But believe me, we talk to you individually. I talk to you individually. I don't challenge the whole Christians. Being one of you, I know how we function. But I tell you today, if we point you out as a Christian or as a pagan and we question your integrity, your hypocrisy will be exposed. Only few people can escape that. But that having been said, there are enemies everywhere. And so when we are talking to one Muslim that is a criminal, you that is not a criminal, you back up. After all, Muslims are the one who killed Zazaki's son. You back up. We are not talking to you. Except you want to become part of the problem. Then we will respond to you adequately. When we come out, we are talking to pastors. You back down. We are not talking to you. But if we are talking to you, you respond. Then we respond to you adequately. When we are talking to saboteur, you are not one. You back down until we come for you. You back down. Because this fight, this rain will beat all of us. We are engaged with a crime. In fact, we are fighting against organized crime. That is why it looks very difficult, very hard. You will push and push and push and push. It looks like you have gotten the history. Something will happen. We must go ahead and find out what do they intend to control. Because according to the definition, he say they are powerful group that carries out this. He say crime, organized crime is a criminal activity that are planned and controlled by powerful people. These powerful people, what do they want to control? What are they controlling? What are they controlling? They control everything. But for the first time, we are making a comeback. They control the resources in our land. They control our brain in the church. They control our money in the bank. They control our connection in diaspora. They control our seaport. They control our airport. They control our road. Tell me, where exactly do we control? Only on Radio Biafra. We have control. Here on Radio Biafra, as we mount this mic, nobody controls us. The highest you can do, you take it. But nobody controls us. outside on this platform, every other place they control us. Because of IPOB, Facebook have configured their system over 1 million times. They are configuring, but they forget that we are the configure itself. They are configuring organized crime. They want to control everything about us. But I'm glad that up to this moment, they've not been able to control IPOB. That is why when you want to use church to control Biafra restoration, you will see men of God. If you want to see Arabaseran and Orobotarian, you will see men of God. If you decide to tell us you worship with St. Bottles and Kankan, you will see the ministers. If you say you are Ogomo, you will see Ogomo. Now you understand. Here on IPOB, nobody controls us. Let them be controlling the one they are controlling. Yoruba can control your brain in the church because you are going to heaven. Hausa can control with Fulani your brain in the name of second tenure because you are second-hand fiddle. But here in IPOB, you don't control us. We are just trying to explain what happens when we talk about organized crime. Powerful men who want to control you. When you go and meet them, say this issue, people get involved. They say, you see this Biafra matter, we are killing big meat there. We just don't know. This meat now, we still want to be eating the meat now. This big meat, no, you people cannot eat the meat. You people are greedy. Big people. But we shall see for how long. You must understand, how do they plan to control? Who are these people controlling us? How do they plan to control us? And how powerful are they? He said they are powerful criminals. How powerful are they? Very powerful group who carry out the activity on a very large scale, according to the definition. How powerful are they? Do you know, when you look at war chest, money that every nation has gathered because of this issue of Biafra, do you know we don't have anything? According to one of our leader broadcasts, I think he said the Hausa Fulani has over 22 billion US dollar war chest. Money they keep in case war come. They have close to 22 million or billion US dollar to buy gun and bullet for this tiny Biafra. And now let me tell you, don't think Yorubas are fool. In less than 1 week, they rally ran. They brought out motor. They bought Hilos van. They introduced Omotekon. You are praising the Omotekon. You don't know they are ready for us. Ordinary IPOB now. Some people, their job is to monitor George Onibe. Where is he chopping money? Where is he chopping money? Now you won't go war. You that cannot look at Tenkoba and remove your eye. You want to go to war. Hungry will kill all of us before the war ends. Because if the people who are going to fight this war, you are using ruler to measure food for them, I wonder how it's going to be on that day in the battlefield. But look at Yoruba. Do you know how much they made? Let's look at how powerful they are. The scale of enemy we are fighting. Yoruba are very clever. You won't see them coming. But we know how they function. The richest black man alive is Dangote. Dangote is a Fulani man. We don't know the school he went to. We don't know where he learned boy. We don't know where he learned economics. But according to Nigerian Gota Media, Nigeria Info Personality Profile, they said that Dangote was selling pure water inside one street in Kwatangura. Now, when he sold pure water, like one bag, he started buying 2 bags. He later went on to buy gala. And then added tom-tom and built kiosks. And then 6 months later, this richest man in Africa ended up opening a shop. From the shop, he now bought trailer. From the trailer, he now have oil company. He now become the richest man in Africa. God of Nigeria have done it again. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Idiot. They think they are fooling us. That is how Dan Kabo made money. That is how Dan Tata made money. Before Dangote. And when he is gone, when he is retired, you will see another Dan Mumu will come out. That is for our South Fulani. And then the Yoruba, all of a sudden, the same Nigeria, the capital of poverty, the richest black woman in Africa is a Nigerian. Hey, her name is Alakija. Mrs. Alakija is a Yoruba woman. She used to be a tailor. After sewing clothes small, she now become a bank manager, a bank cleaner. And after cleaning banks small, she bought oil well. She's the richest black woman in Africa. Clap for her. Look at the richest man and the richest woman in Africa. They are all Nigeria. One is Yoruba, one is Hausa. Two of them didn't go to school. Two of them are nobody. Two of them started from gutter and they went to heaven. They are deceiving us. All the resources they are stealing in Biafra land, the Yoruba use woman to be collecting their own. Mrs. Alakeja. Go and ask Adenuga. Go and ask all the Yoruba big shot. Go and ask Obasanjo. All the money they are stealing from your supposedly Niger Delta, it is going into the account of Mrs. Alakeja. You own one oil well and you are the richest woman in Africa. What about if you own 20 oil well? They think we are fools. And all the commission or percentage going to Hausa Fulani is being controlled by Dangote. T.Y. Danjuma's daughter is the one controlling the one meant for the middle belt. They are a very powerful group who carry out their activity on a very large scale. Let's assume you have Biafra land, you have middle belt, you have Arewa, you have Oduduwa. The collecting point for Arewa is Dangote. The collecting point from Yoruba is Alakija. The collecting point from Middle Belt is T.Y. Danjuma's daughter. Do you know how many billion that woman control under the radar? I'm sure she's richer than Mrs. Alakija. If you are not able to assimilate this truth behind this definition, you will see that the only thing you need to do is to able to overthrow them, is to improvise. For you to understand the level of the organized crime against us, you must be able to assimilate the true definition behind the organized crime. But outside that, you may decide to improvise. So when you hear IPOB, when you see the issue of Biafra restoration, my brother, it's not a child's play. But like our elders will say, we understand their nature. We understand how they function. We understand the conspiracy against us as a people. But believe me, they will not prevail. I just try to describe Nigeria for you. Do you know how many gold are stolen from Nigeria that is in the Buckingham Palace? I think one of the statue they stole, artifact they stole in Biafra land during the war, Britain is about to unshun it because they know Biafra is coming. Are we going to talk about Russia percentage? Are we going to talk about American percentage? Are we going to talk about Saudi Arabia percentage? China is collecting their own percentage, directly or indirectly. We are their fish. We fight all of them. Not because we hate them, but we must fight them in order to free ourselves. Unfailingly to recognize who these people is, who these people are. They will continue doing what they are doing. But tonight, I do not call on you to panic. Tonight, I don't want you to focus on their size. I just want you to know that they are like Goliath. And though we may be like David, they must surely come down with a single stone from our slain. Because this is God mission. This is God project. Understand from the heart of your heart that a single enemy of Biafra must not be undermined. A single enemy of Biafra, you cannot see issue concerning them and you think you are going to sweep it under the carpet. Because you never know how many people who are backing them up. What we must do at this time is to come together. Come together more than ever.
Ooh, yeah. Biafra is the land of the rising sun. Is the beginning and the ending. I can see it here. I can see it shining. I can see it rising, shining all the over. Wherever you are, wherever you from, you must to stand and fight for freedom. Wherever you are, whatever you do, we must do stand and fight for Biafra. Blimbo brasme, blimbo brasme, blimbo brasme. Apogabo tawapa, Biafra join it. Ina maybe matawanangba. Biafra. Biafra ni smika barba ngangare pariya Biafra ni kala bari you but below to wanangba apa mete de pakaguti obuta wai na sote wana so na join it Biafra mi big my suta ade mate bianga kombare akwa ibo mi songo ibibi songo anama anami komo bok yo kwaibo for Biafra you go for me ire pom biri ire pom mo na una rempo bok ku pem so bok keni wo medio idi daru bok ida so referendum ayadi keni vote for Biafra kenya have been fun po timpo tena Nigeria na mda idi tenge bok so keni daru bok wo ngi Yagadim, Yaganem, Pepe Mufu.
Grupo Wado, Ijo Wado, Equani Wado, and Obeyia, Urokana. Fikiri Abali Chakanore, Abali Chakanuka, Nima Valley School, I'm Miru, Fikiri, Nigeriana, Orokano, okay, Abali, Swavali. So what you have to marry you, really about Mutia, if you learn a really about Moina, really I can't wear my man, see all of you. Group of people, what you have more for, really, I'm worried, okay, when so we papa, like say we papa, my Musasa, a school, university, a polytechnic. Akeka okawale ide ukabi no nyanya na rogano iwe awusa ari ye kwa yobi yawale we oye bifwe wi ezo we kwa asa ana ore mfofo we la yu ken mofo ara nwole akesa nwole je wa ka no pe na be ri edi oboye esti over free ko memu free o kamle biko iwole me we biko o je be nwofo emuja egwo n'ofu asa onwo nna akasa nwo aka be mne ma memu ofu emu ogere fu okawale mo tawale na moto lo tori yaga moto asheriyo mani wado urubu wado mi yorogwa they say pikin we say mama no sleep himself sleep no dey for am o our people wey be Delta people Igala people Ishekiri people Ika people Igala people Igbo people
We don't reach time where we will stand up, go fight for waiting God don't give us because the way these people don't turn out, if be like say they want turn out a blessing to cause you. May una wake up, if you dey for sleep, may you wake up. The way we have Hausa Fulani now, herdsmen everywhere, they just they kill, they rampage people, they collect people life. My brother, not be so we be used planner before. So make una wake up, make una know what I go do. You understand? May we fight for Biafra with one mind. Because now be our last hope. You understand? If we let them continue this kind of thing that they do, you see and say all of us one day we wake up, everybody don't work out. If we never touch you, they never kill your brother, you don't go know the pain. But when they kill your brother, you see and say the thing get as a pain.
Obolitigi so iya ebe maikizi mbito eniena amao so organizing gibi be yime enamezi igoye ebi Biafra ke Biafra garo ngbo igbo gale idongbo tutuene amoye ba isa isrezi iba isa isrezi enaido waji ibe me Biafra inu isahame ufiele enamezi God be Biafra enam so kanana isi ena
banabwa oji nda banuna nenda ko uwe alabanu akilo Biafra maye balo sa joe basa be Biafra e ko Biafra manane we abane we bobo ne we koko ne I get me do amanya wa mama by sale pointin ye be balo sa fait Biafra ke a Biafra maya wa mama mana le bezine e be bobo ne ye le balo sa be Biafra ye le bawane e ko ke me do amanya wa mana zine ko na le ya Biafra ele ke Biafra le me ye le balo be Biafra ye wa yone mbara bi so kwa we sweet ndra kodo wa ne damba ne na kodo wa elo ale ji ai ina kodo be uya I can see the body be Biafra sawan ndalo all the over wherever you are wherever you from you must do stand and fight for freedom wherever you are whatever you do, we must do. Stand and fight for Biafra.
Umunne mumu Igbo niile nọ n'elu ụwa kwụọ na anụ ya. Ụmụnna anyị niile ha niile apụtakwala. Onye ọbụla gbakọ onwe ya eziokwu na ọkwa Biafra ka onye ọbụla chọrọ. Onye si na ọchị ịnwụ na Nigeria ya sokwe Nigeria nwụọ. Anyị ekwuchala otu ọha anyị n'ọnụ. This number is dedicated to Biafrans all over the world, friends of Biafra and lovers of freedom. Special dedication from IPOB Elelewa family.
The radio station with more. You're listening to the radio station. You're listening to this is Radio Biafra. Radio Biafra.
Yes, of course, make no mistake about the situation we find ourselves. We are fighting an organized crime. But believe me, they will not stop us. At this moment, our lines are open. Our WhatsApp line is 070-815-45642. 070-815-45642. Our direct line is 081-221-52971. Our direct line, I repeat, is 081-221-52971. And the special number for the female is 081-288-58614. Special number for the female is 081-288-58614. Caller on the line, are you still there? Caller on the line. Monitoring spirit, go ahead, please.
Ike si n'elu o nweduru ike si n'eluigwe bịa
Zoo Epileptic Network as always, but we must continue. Caller on WhatsApp, are you there? Good evening from here. Go ahead, please.
Hello?
Go ahead, please. Move away from your radio set. But of course, when you call me, move away from your radio set and go ahead with what you are saying. Caller on WhatsApp, monitoring spirit. Cut the call and then call back. Caller on the line, your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Shingaji.
Go ahead, please. Call on WhatsApp, your name and where are you calling from? Call on WhatsApp. Call on WhatsApp. Caller on the female line. Caller on the female line. Of course, we must continue. Sometimes excitement makes our people to lose focus. Caller on the line. Caller on the line.
Hello.
Caller on the female line. Of course, this is just the beginning of the journey. We are fighting unorganized crime. Caller on the line, are you there? Caller on the line, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
And then you go ahead or I will cut you off.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening from here. Go ahead, please.
God bless you and bless our leader. Bless all the open South Africa.
Your line is not very clear. You have to call back, please.
Okay.
Caller on WhatsApp. Caller on WhatsApp. Caller on WhatsApp. Caller on the female line.
Hello.
Good evening from here. Go ahead, please.
Good evening.
Good evening from here. Go ahead, please.
How are you?
I'm very fine. God is faithful.
Okay. Please, I want to make I want to appeal to you. You see this your archival work. This archival work from you, Mazin Amdekalo, Uchemefon, and the rest of you. This your archival work. Please, I'm begging, compile it and make it available because our future children, our Biafran children will reference you. They will from your work to write their projects in schools. Please compile these works for us. It is archival. So,
thank you very much.
That is by the way. You see, Dangote is the richest man in West Africa, according to. Look at the rate of poverty in the north. The single one man. What is the population of the north? One man is the rich, and they are talking about it. Okay, today in one of their newspapers, their so-called newspaper review, they say that Sokoto State is the poorest state in Nigeria, and the governor there was battling with the comment. He was fighting those who made the analysis. Poverty everywhere. And can't he make at least 1 million people in the north to start where he started selling making shoe shine and making shiny shoe, cutting nails, and from there he will rise up. Of course, the woman you named, I can't remember her name again
from
and the Dasuki daughter. Let them be rich. Is that rich? Who
T.Y. Danjuma daughter. T.Y. Danjuma daughter.
She don't have to be rich. Even the one that died the other time, the daughter as well, and the rest of, and the dead Buhari and his, is that rich? I tell you that you see when I was a small child, I can't forget how my father used to emphasize. Because this is what he'll be emphasizing. He said that he kills badly, eating public money, and they are doing it, thinking that they are not even alive with such. Because I'm sure what they see, and what is something it's not something to, it's not a story at all. It's not something to look at how much more being demoralized by that. Because we know that our God is there. Nemesis is there, but around there. It's not something to admire at all. We know ourselves in Biafra. Another topic I had today is it was Rike saying that to hell with Biafra without religious whatever. If Rike is so religious, okay, the money he got from the zoo, the project he loved best is to build a hotel. What is hotel? What is the work of a hotel? If he's religious, I want to know. Because the most lucrative business in the zoo now is private schools. This is what they do for the children. No industry. Rike has the money to build a hotel, but he doesn't have money to do any other thing hotel. I pray that hotel, Otokoto hotel, will not be better than that of his. Please, thank you for your works. I love you all.
Thank you very much. Almost Hail Biafra. Caller on WhatsApp, are you there? Caller on WhatsApp.
The project he loves best is to build a hotel.
Caller on the line, your name and where are you calling from?
Hello?
This is female line.
Hello?
This is female line. Caller on the line. Caller on the line.
Hello?
Good evening from here. Go ahead and move away from your radio set.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening from here. Go ahead, please.
Okay, I'm very grateful to have you today because I've been trying a line. My name is IK Moses Owa from Isiagwe in Augusta local government, the home of Biafra. I don't know whether you are hearing me.
The world is listening. Go ahead, please. Stop listening to your radio.
Okay, you people could for the mountain war you people are doing for the Biafran people. In fact, I thank God each time I heard about you, especially this year program. It gives me more joy and happy. I've elevated me so much because since I developed my time to listen to Radio Biafra, in fact, I must have to say that my life, everything changed automatically because it's all easy. Especially, in fact, I give thanks to our great leader, Mazen Narikalo. He's a wonderful being. I know that it's a godsend. It's not easy because he's taking everything by the book. He's a wonderful man. I know it's a godsend. I'm giving kudos to him. I pray that God will give him the whole strength, whatever he needed to achieve this, because I know Biafra is his hand. Another thing I'm saying is the town I'm calling from. In fact, if you are there, everywhere, moving, terrorizing, this all sort of things. But I know God will see them. In fact, I give all of you, I'm very happy to tell you, I'm more than happy. I don't know how to explain it. Because I know the God have now remember us. The suffering is too much. I don't know how to start. I don't know how to end. This I give kudos to all of you, all the principal factors of Biafra, all the IPOB. May God give you, send you people, give you more wisdom, give you knowledge, and restore you people, defend you people, and remember you all the time. Thank you for it.
Thank you
May
very
God bless
much.
all of you.
And bless you.
Doing that,
God
we are
bless
with you. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Are you there? Caller on the line. Caller on the line, are you there? Caller on WhatsApp. Caller on WhatsApp. Caller on the line.
Mazi, I have a song for you before I say my name.
Onyemuche. Go ahead, please.
That is me. Onwere ihe o mere m ji nye ya ekene. Onwere ọlọlụrụ m ji wee nye ya ekene. Onwere ihe o mere m ji nye ya ekene. Onwere ọlọmọlụrụ m ji wee nye ya ekene. Hell, ka anyị nye ya ekene. Ọ na-emere anyị ihe dị mma. O nwere ọlọlụrụ anyị ji wee nye ya ekene. O ka anyị nye ya ekene. N'ihi na ọ na-ekwu eziokwu. O nwere ihe o mere m ji wee nye ya ekele. Chai! Mazi, I don't know where to start. I don't know how to end this. You have called me Onyemuche Chukwu, but you have forgotten my surname. Nwajai Miscreant, alias Ndana Parimado. Why wouldn't I insult them? Sir, this is the best day in my life. You have mounted on this pulpit, and when I was responding in your Facebook yesterday, I come to write something. I told them, I said, this is just the only platform that deserves a tithe offering. You see, when you do your things the way you do it, the heavens open up the cloud and the joy from the throne of heaven begin to descend. See, sir, I'm sure I'm not taking much time. Let me just get straight to the point. Sir, the first lecture you gave, I'm still joking, but people, traffic everywhere, even the angels are calling your line. Satan even is calling you to tell you that you are doing a greater work, to even save these people. These people have lied and have committed even more than him. Sir, you are wonderful. I'm not praising you to make you feel like I'm praising you for God to increase you in the spirit realm, because you have been doing a great work that even the elders cannot do. Even those who say they are men of Satan cannot do, because I cannot call them the men of God. They have failed, and they have failed woefully. Do you know that I engaged with a young youth this morning? He woke me up with a message. He said, why am I doing this? Send me a rhapsody. I looked at the rhapsody. When I read it all, I realized that he's trying to preach to me, to leave all this issue of freedom that I'm doing and begin to give my attention to God, that is only God that will solve the problem. I replied him immediately. I said, please, I love this message. The one thing first is this. You get to realize that this your pastor called Pastor Chris. We love him so much that one of our presenter, Mazi Uncle Ike, played himself on our radio platform. Not because we hate him, but we play it to even appraise him that he has stepped out to say the truth for once. And the guy got shot. You know? So why I'm saying this is that people should understand that we don't hate them. The people should understand that we don't insult them. If we're insulting them, we wouldn't have been taking this thing this way that we have been going about it. We would have struck them the way we need to do it, and the heaven will not fall. Sir, this point you raised now, calling, I don't know how you put it, but I understand where you're coming from. But let me say something quickly. It is not the Nigeria that gave, what's his name again, Dangote, the richest man in Africa. It is not the outside world. It is the pastors, because I've heard somebody told me that Adeboye prayed for Dangote and Dangote become the highest. You see, these people are so useless that I don't know where to call them. If I have a way of killing these people, I'll kill them. They're animals. I don't know why somebody will just wake up praising yourself. Who are you? You are nobody. You are mess. You see, fighting this organized crime does not need us sir, I know you have a very acceptable mind and a very considerable mind like our leader. But, sir, I think you people should step out at least to, like somebody said the other thing, give us 1 week. Let's play a film for these people. Let's, as in, do a little drama for them. Let them see what we have in our heart, because it's boiling so much that I cannot condone it. That somebody came out and humbled himself and call you people individually in your homes and even invite you in several places with evidences that we should unite together and get this thing right. And some of the places are telling us that we've never consulted our elders, and yet the elders still want us to call them back again, front them in this. You see, there is this slogan about the bourgeois hijacking a revolution, and they think this is going to work in their advantage in this period. It is a turnaround thing. It's not going to work. If you think you're a bourgeois, you're hanging out there watching us playing our game, so that at the end of the day you hijack it. It's unfortunate, very, very unfortunate. If you survive doing this, I will tell God that you're no longer a God. I am saying this with all the utmost blood in my heart. If any of you survive it, try it and survive it, I will go heaven and bring God down, you see. Because I don't know how to put this. These people are idiots, animals. I will call them till they die. So I don't want to provoke you. Thank you so much, and good night from here.
Thank you, and we must continue. Yes, caller on WhatsApp. Our people must understand that we are fighting against organized crime. Caller on the line. Yes, monitoring spirit. Go ahead, please.
Ezekiel chapter 14, verse 1 to end, verse 6 and verse 21, very, very important. No other prophet on this planet Earth will ever deceive you, Biafrans, again. Look at our leader. Tell them the Kanu, on your bullet, Tanya, or Taylor Tawa, or Jojo. Ayatagelaho. Elayho. Leviticus chapter 18, verse 18. Listen, verse 1 to end. 20 to 29. Very, very important. Everything you see there, you know what is happening here. Bugala haiwani na use wine, what can they use? What is the past? Bugala, possible wine is the material and internet. Alwa. What I let the like governor for Gamu and Sama. You don't know. I saw how Papa Manda from Mount Yesem. I am. How could you get a line? I am a robot. I am more. I will take a guy with the children. I will at the pool. I will the pool. I said, wow. Yeah. Come back home. What do you want, dog? I put you on the air or the devil. I got you there. I will not play. Now you're like, hey, put you play my country and you would let it again. I know, and I can't. Dara. Dara. I want to catch it.
Your line is becoming so bad. Maybe you lose your position.
Can you hear me?
Go ahead, better. Try and change your position.
Thank you. Ụmụ Biafra biko ana m esi m ọfọ na ụlọ mana ọfọ etiti ya egwuregwu ọbụdụkwaba ya. Anyị nwere ike ụkwụ ya abụọ pụta site na akwa ịhụrụ Biafra kwụ na ahụgele ihe maazị Onyibe kọrọ. We are fighting the darkness itself. We are the light. They know we have the power to bring it down and stop it. They know we have Amadioha. Second Maccabees chapter 7 verse 2 verse 20 to 23. Check it. A woman encouraged his son. Remain resolute. Yes, I want you to remain resolute. No other hope except Biafra. I am telling you, and the 7 days from today plus 1, which is 8 days. Grand market to do what I want for. That death of June. According to Trump will cycle. Trump the resolute. Do you know what Trump did when he was at his youth stage? He did to make man. He declared the resolution. Nothing. My beloved father, the world is in your hand to decide. If you decide for this one to collapse, it is a very bad record to you because Biafra must come. But if you declare Biafra, you are a hero. Tell them, my leader, we put their name. But outside I don't know my son, walk for four. My son is back. I don't know airport. I don't know what to get. You guys are the land of and they're going to my Johnny Bezigana, open on your top. I want to say, Mama was one for my watching of food. I was talking about the guy. After that, I tell anything gets I don't want to say that anything gets I don't want to go down. No particular no time. Yeah, we're not down, so I got to say from our business. Then the Gishinaga, I feel only one root to Shirena to the Kapataraya. I feel Pia will go no lawyer we have. I feel to think that you are so bomb for your tree. You know, when I feel to that, but I can Satakaya Bayama. Can you not call Walker? Let's take out the Salam. Put off for those to do what you want to each and another. You will work out. Or go for like a temple. I put you now. I am now, and I have a little step. Every power of darkness of this planet. God, Jeremiah chapter 10, verse 11. And that is God that are not involved in the creation of the heaven and earth was destroyed. None of an often know. Nothing was the member to fight and do. That morning on a lot this journey left. When I call it some can you call again next night? That temple. But the temple of Supercar. When I don't get the rat and the rat and take at me. Still I get out to put Tagala. Thunder. When I feel like that, I get a not only to Chico, all that Biafra.
Thank you very much. We must continue. Our people must understand we are fighting against organized crime. Are you there?
Evening.
Good evening from here.
Yes. Good evening, sir. My name is Favor. I'm calling from Umahia. And Umahia is a Biafran land. I want to thank you for all you are doing for us Biafrans. It's not easy. May God bless you in Jesus' name. That's all I want to say.
Thank you very much. We must continue. Thank you very much. Caller on WhatsApp. Your name and where are you calling from? Caller on WhatsApp. If you are going to talk, you go ahead. I advise you to move away from your radio set.
Yes, I'm Moses. I'm calling from Aba.
Go ahead, please.
So I thank you for all you are doing for us. I thank Mazin Namdekano and Mazin Chimofo for all you are doing for us. Thank you, sir. God will be with you all.
Thank you very much, and be with you also. Our people must understand. They have rounded us up. They have organized how they will fight us. Systematically, meticulously, they are doing that, I can assure you. But the point is, they don't know how we have prepared ourselves. They don't even understand us. Because we are the destiny of Nigeria and we are their doom. And so Biafrans must understand. They are fighting us in the shrine. Both Juju, all of them, they are not relenting. But the point is, will these people be justified? Will their actions be justified at the end of the day? When you are Yoruba man, in the morning you pretend to love me, at night you pretend to hate me. But I have one request to make. Yoruba, stay your own with your love. Is that too much to ask for? Hausa, we give you Nigeria. We dash you. Carry one Nigeria. You don't want to take it. Very soon there will be no Nigeria for anybody. Caller on WhatsApp, are you there? Caller on WhatsApp.
Jorge Biafra.
Jorge Biafra. Go ahead, please.
Mazonibe, I greet you from Aba Province. My name is Ndoka. All we are praying this time is the manifestation of Biafra, because Biafra has been restored spiritually. We are chanting down Babylon, just like Bob Marley said. Britain want to make them. Fulani want to make themselves Babylon, we will chant them down. Nigeria want to make themselves Babylon, we will chant them down. Yoruba Gota media want to make themselves Babylon, we will chant them down. No gate of hell shall prevail against the people of God. There is nothing that they can do to stop the manifestation of Biafra, because we are whiter than white and whiter than snow. So there is no man born of any woman. Nobody can stop the emergence of Biafra. Just like the resurrection of Lazarus, Biafra is risen, just as it's been written in the book. It's just for a time, and our people will see it clearly. And just as our leader said, we are going to dance, and the world will say that we are drunken. With what? With the goodness of the Lord, because the kingdom of God has come to stay in this planet Earth, which will bring about the righteousness of man. The Hausa and the Fulani, they are saying Dangote is the richest man. He sold banana, he sold carrots, he sold watermelon, he did this one. All those things are fancy. All he is accumulating are stolen money from the Fulani, which they are using to invest in his business, which becomes their own share. We have known all their strategies. We are 7 steps ahead of them. So every of their lie has been made open by Biafran radio station, which has enlightened our people and brought us out of darkness. It has liberated us from every mental slavery, and we are grateful to people like Ohamadike, Uchemefo, yourself. The spirit is in you, and you are in the spirit. All hail Biafra.
Almost hail Biafra. There is no two ways about that. Caller on the line, your name and where are you calling from? Caller on the line. And of course, as always, the Zoo Epileptic Network, but we are not going anywhere. Caller on the line.
Hello?
Go ahead, please.
Hello?
Caller on the line, stop listening to your radio. Go ahead.
Hello?
Caller on the line, your name and where are you calling from?
George Onibe.
Good evening from here.
Afternoon. Hello?
Yes, go ahead, please.
I shall be well with you. It's Mrs. Ivy Okojaja calling from Iguacha.
You're welcome. Go ahead.
Thank you. Before I proceed, I would like to sing a song in my dialect to praise where I come from. I'm a Biafra. So the song says, Biafra, akulobulobulo miarie. Biafra, akulobulobulo miarie. I say, Yasore, hakuna bula bula suna, hakuna bula bula kingi, hakuna bula bula sabo boy. Okay, Biafra. So this is the opportunity to tell those that are fooling IPOB that we are not truth. They are criminals. Whatever they plan, whether large or highest crime, they plan it against themselves, not IPOB, because we are 7 steps ahead of them. So whatever they plan must come back to them in the near future. So George Onibe, I'll stop here. The Chukwu Kabiama continue guiding you, protecting you. If you know our leader, Mazina De Carlo, it shall be well with you.
Thank you very much, my sister. We must continue. Call on WhatsApp. Yes. Are you there?
Yeah, Mazonibe, good morning, sir.
Go ahead, please.
Yeah,
good evening.
My name is James. Yeah, I'm calling from South Korea.
Go ahead, please.
Yeah. Okay. Mazonibe, I just want to thank you for your good work. You have done a lot for us. And I'm saying there's no amount of thing that we will do that will say you have done much, but you have done much. If we are not, if we are not blind, at least we are hearing. We thank you very much. We thank you very much. All you have said is truth, nothing but the truth. This is called naked truth. Look at, even our people don't know, but other people knows us more than we know ourselves. They knows us more than we know ourselves. The one that breaks my heart too much is what Facebook is doing. I'm monitoring them most of the time. Thousands are watching you, are listening to you, but these people will not allow the number to go up.
The moment I log out now, if you check, you see close to 27K, 47K, but I never have more than 150.
Oh my God. I study them all the time. It breaks my heart. I don't know what we Biafra have done to this.
Facebook they should be giving me 1. I'm okay with it. My happiness is that each time my phone gets paranoid, the phone itself, because there are millions of people listening, but Facebook keeps telling me it's 47, it's 52, it's 100.
Thousands, only in Korea, about 700 or 800 people are watching you right now from Korea alone. Talk less of other places. But look at what they are doing. They are not even ashamed of themselves. I just want Biafran people to understand who they are. We are not simple people. They don't know. We are different from other people. They don't know. The God loves us with everything. We know we have a lot of enemy. They said whoever that have a lot of enemy have to prepare himself all the time. Our people just lose their life, lose God and leave other people. Even some of us are fighting ourselves within ourselves. For what reason? It baffles me. Every day they're trying to tell them, do this, do that, do this, do that. That these people refuse and they're talking rubbish. Look at how killings everywhere. How these people are just destroying our lands, raping our women, our mothers up and down. And some people are still there talking. We have to come and beg them to join struggle. Somebody, your land is going, your ancestral home is going. And you are there trying, expecting people to come and beg you, to come and ask you to come and fight for your right. It's very, very painful. Oh my God. Mazonibe, thank you. May God bless you. Continue your good work. Thank you. I don't know what to say again.
Very much. And of course, we understand that we are fighting an organized crime. We are fighting against organized crime. But in terms of you trying to remind me about Facebook also, Facebook must understand. As far as I come on air, every day I see All-Star, Big Boy on my platform. I see Chuku, Awurumibe on my platform. I see people like Owa Sophia on ground. And I see people like my brother, Makafiki. That's your name, I know if you pronounce or Togwa. Believe me, let them close the Facebook. Ndiara. But of course, our people must not be distracted. We will keep on doing what we are doing. We will continue doing what we are doing. But in the end, Biafra must come. It's just a simple journey. It has begun already. I always tell people, Our leader has put something in motion. He has put something in place. He can't even stop it because that thing has gone ahead to destroy Nigeria. Anybody struggling to keep Nigeria, you are only prolonging your punishment. Caller on WhatsApp, are you there?
Yes.
Good evening from
Mazi
here.
George.
Go ahead.
Good evening, sir, from Gambia.
Go ahead,
My name is Miss Grant. Miss Grant Onyebuchi. I'm calling from Gambia. I'm from Aguleri, Sinama Bala, Biafra land. I want to thank you for the good work we are doing for people of Biafra. May Chihuahua Kabema bless you. Bless our leader, Mazi Namanikano. Mazi, I want to thank every principal officers for their good work and their resolute about our restoration of Biafra land. I want to thank everyone. They are doing good. They are making us proud. I'm seeing everything happening in our place, and the one they are doing outside, they are making us proud. Anybody who said that Biafra will not come, the person will not see Biafra. Anybody who said that Biafra will not come, the person will die before Biafra will come. That is my prayer this night. Anybody who said that Biafra will not come, the person will die before Biafra will come. In the mighty name of Jehovah Kapiama. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. We must continue. Caller on the line. Caller on the line, please move away from your radio set.
Hello, my African Red.
Go ahead.
Yeah, God bless you, sir. My name is Abela Chukwu. I am calling from Ibusa River State. I am very impressive, very impressive about what is going on. The first question is here. The country called Nigeria is dead already. We have no reason to regret what we are doing. All we can see around us is victory. And I really want to thank God for what He's using you, our leader, Mazen Namdoku Kano, our deputy leader, Mazu Chimefu. Honestly speaking, anyone that talk much about him, there is something wonderful that person is doing. And therefore, we are impressed. We are very courageous wherever we are. Here in Biafra land, wherever we might be, we stand our ground, not looking our back. Who is standing behind us? We stand to tell the whole world the way it sounds. We say it the way it is. We don't care. Because that spirit has been already honestly installed in us by our leader, Mazi Namdoku Kano. You yourself, our African Red, you are doing wonderfully well. And one thing we know for sure is that Tupu will be your strength to protect and guide you and your family. There is no eyes, no mouth that speaks evil against you, but against IPOB of that restoration that will never see the light of the day. You are doing well. One thing we are waiting for is the celebration of the restoration of the kingdom of Biafra. The land of Biafra shall jubilate. They shall jubilate. And the Lord Almighty, Chukwu Biama, the keep our leader, Mazuna Nukukano, our deputy leader, Temefu, and the directors of states. We are not missing words. All hail Biafra. And almost a Biafra.
There is no two ways about it. Thank you very much. We must continue. Caller on WhatsApp, are you there?
I am here.
Go ahead, please.
Sir, Chukwu Okike may I go enemy. Yeruwebi. Chukwu Okike may I go enemy Nnamdi Kanu onye ndu Chukwu. I get hope final. That is why I believe Biafra must come. Because me, myself, I don't know, say yes. Death is not there for our leader. When Onya, they George Onyipe. Because like no quick where he used the way in the ancestors now, you know, you can't hope. Anything women, they can lick it out. The Konyan do any caligite was nowhere where anybody will come this earth, we believe in, we no say no, in no say God will be the creator, the Chukwu Okike mean that you must believe how it they walk. They walk in spiritual. You must keep yourself according to the way. You must go to spiritual. You must always be spiritual. Because the spiritual is greater than physical, so that you will know what they're doing. So that if God send message for you, send helper to you, you will know that God has come. No matter anything they're doing, nothing they will do to kill a child that God will send. But mistake when those people calling themselves elders, you are elders. Thank God, in the law court, a child can disown a father if a father not do well. A father can disown a child if a child not did well to the father. Mean that all those one calling themselves Indigenous, calling themselves governor, telling people to come and beg them before they stand up, they know that they will die, and they are devil, and they are trying to confuse a people like them. Already sold their soul to devil, and which their account is not too much people inside them, and because of the money they're stolen, they give the money to some many men, and for them to using it for business, importing goods, doing importer. Those one is the one supporting them because they don't know what to do than to support them because they're getting money from all those governors, making these governors believing that there is a woman being inside between them, which they didn't know that nothing like woman being inside them. They're happy, they're receiving costs. That is their happiness. Because time has never come for them to receive death. Now, only cost they're receiving, they're crying. What of the time when death will come to them? Because death must come to them. They call themselves elder, and people dying for your community. The child you born with your prick, if something happened to him as death, can that governor sleep without not finding how the child go down? That is how another people dying, and you stand as elder. You are the one make yourself as elder to protect the land, and the people are dying, and you are expecting people die to come and tell you, to come and greet you, or to come and beg you for you to protect them. They are already dead because you are alive, and you are claiming to receive a greeting and receiving respect because you are alive. Like in this Europe, why I'm blaming our brothers from Biafra. Now Italy said that they are sharing documents, and they're sharing documents which is true. Okay, the document you are sharing, now a person passed IC, Mediterranean Sea in Libya because of the country called Nigeria killing him and pursuing him. Now we came to this country for you to for safety, and you want to give him documents, and the thing around the whole world that Italy want to share documents. You want to share documents, and you tell person to go and bring home of origin. Home of origin for where? Home of origin is the Nigeria. They tell you that Nigeria is not a country. Nigeria don't have any woman being, and no woman being have in Nigeria in that black nation. And you are telling person to go and bring home of origin. And I, like example, my lawyer called me. He told me that this is time for me to take my document. I said, okay, let me take my document. He said, no, before I take my document, I should go and bring my state of origin. I said, why? State of origin for where? He said, I should go and bring my passport. I said, I passed Mediterranean Sea to come to this land because I am running for my dear head. And you tell me to go and bring passport. Why I didn't take passport in Nigeria to use a plane to come to this country? Now people standing up because they want to take documents. People standing up to go and take that state of origin as in Nigeria. Now tomorrow, the Italy government will now tell you that the country you are calling Nigeria is bad. Why are you not going back and take the passport when you tell them that the country is bad? You see how they're using the blame of bad the blame of bad people doing glory to the nation, and you now they want to use your blame. You don't want to rise up and tell them that you are not taking, if you are not taking that state of origin, that is like example like I tell them that if in Nigeria will make you to give me the document as take Nigeria passport, you people should reject that document. Leave it, I will not take it because I cannot bring a state of origin as in Nigeria. Because Nigeria cannot be my identity. Nigeria don't have any woman being. There is my forefathers in that land. God give to that land, which is my ancestors. They don't know any woman being bring that to Nigeria. They don't know Nigeria. They have died. And if you take me to hospital to test my blood, is their blood will show me alive as my identity. And them, they are not in Nigeria. Full stop. And in Nigeria, people calling themselves Nigeria is the one causing all those problems. American, a black die in American, they agitate the whole world that a black die in American. I told them here, why you people don't agitate? Telling the government of white people that you run away from a country called Nigeria because the government, they are robber, they are killer, they are dead. So that the white people will know that we have already know their plan. We have already know that they are thief among us in our land. Because some white man see you here, he tell you why you're running away from Nigeria. And there is a work there, there is a big company. I ask the white man, why you go to Nigeria to go and work? Why are you moving around with escort of army and heroes with police? Here, as you are working here, are you moving with police here? The white man run away from me. If everybody telling the white people what they know, that we will know, I believe that this Nigeria, for now, you cannot hear anything concerning Nigeria again. It's people causing it because why? All those people call themselves pastors, different people calling themselves pastor in Nigeria, mostly Yoruba pastors, they are not a pastor or is a politician. But now they want to confuse you, telling you that your fathers, your forefathers, they are bad. Why? Which bad? Then, like our leader says, serve anything you like. Fine. Just like olden days, just like our time of our forefather. They serve anything you like to serve. But you cannot use what you are serving to intimidate another person. You cannot eat much and use it to kill another person. But now,
thank you very much.
But now you can do bad and use that bad and kill another person. The living now and that living before, you are telling us now we should go back to our religion, go back to our root, and which is true. That our root is better than now, because that our root is where the power is. Now the pastor want to sell a market, he want to sell, and he now telling you that your father is a sinner. What of your own father? Now because you want to sell a market, he now telling you that your forefather they are bad, so that you will live according to the way your father live. Make your father be protected. Enemy cannot kill your father. Now he want to bring you out from God to keep you the side of darkness, so that they will be operating using your head to making their money. You will be poor every day by day. Let everybody rise up. And if really they want to do it, if it's time for them to do it, for we all to go to the land. Fulani is only shouting because that is how devil out. Devil shout. By the time, at last, devil power will go down. God power will rise up upon the children.
Thank you very much. We must continue. Caller on WhatsApp, are you there?
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir.
Yeah, go ahead, please.
Oh, my brother, it's me. I'm calling from New York.
Go ahead.
My brother, may God bless all of you. My African rep, may God be with you. No weapon fashioned against you will prosper. May God bless my leader, Nnamdi Kanu. May God bless Uche Mofo. All my brothers that are fighting for this our freedom, God will bless all of you. God will strengthen all of you. And our desire, God will grant it. God will give us our freedom. My brother, what is paining me most is what our people are doing. I see for this WhatsApp that some of our people go to Yoruba land to buy land. They buy land that they will develop. But our own people, our own elders are selling land to Fulani that will bring cow and bring death for them. Which kind sense, which kind wisdom they did? Why is our people so wicked? Why are they so wicked? That this Fulani, and they are seeing how Fulanis are killing our people, raping our women. Still, they have the guts to sell land to them so that they will have the power to do what they want to do. Already we don't have elders. We don't have governors. Because I was watching when one Mietiala member say, okay, Zibazu, give him the power to graze for Abia land, Abia state. That IG is aware. One military man is aware. Where are we running to? Why is these people so wicked that they don't want to listen to what this my leader is saying to save everybody? As if the man want to save only himself. This to save us is just to free us from the hand of these wicked people. How did they think that these people will release power to them? All these wicked rulers, all these people that are clamoring for 2023, they think that this Fulani they look as fool will release power for them. They will not do it until they accomplish their aim, because their aim is to Islamize everywhere, and they are on it now. God will give us this freedom. I know it's not easy, but God will strengthen all of you. Even the attack, they are attacking you, God is sending it back to them, and nothing will harm you. My leader, as he travel, God will make way where there is no way for him. God will open door for him, give him favor. At the shame of our enemies who want to occupy the land and kill every one of us. God will fight our battle. May God bless you.
Thank you. Continue. Very much. We are not going anywhere.
Thank you.
Thank you. Caller on the line, your name and where you're calling from. And of course, that is Zoo Epileptic Network. We are inching closer to the end of this program. Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me? Caller on WhatsApp. Caller on the line, your name and where are you calling from?
Hello, good evening, sir.
Good evening from here.
I am Mazi Uzonyebuchilam. I'm calling from Okwa West, beside Ebok. Hello, okay.
Go ahead, the world is listening.
Okay, I want to use this opportunity to tell the whole world and especially IPOP members that our brothers here in Okwa West here sold many plots of land to Fulani herdsmen. And I want to hear their names so that the whole world will know that we people of Okwa do not support what these people did. So I want to call them. There are 5 in number that sold that land to Fulani herdsmen. And they want to kill us. When herdsmen say that if they don't allow them to make use of that land, that they will deal with us. So I want to just tell the whole world their names so that people will come and know what these people are doing here. Please, that's why I'm calling. Yeah, a
Go ahead.
In Okwa West. In Okwa West.
Go ahead.
Yeah, and this place now, the land is in Obey. The land they sold is in Obey. I have the names of those people that sold the land. They are 5 in number. So please, and Fulani herdsmen are now patrolling because some groups of people come out and say that they will not sell that land. So because of that, the Fulani herdsmen say that they must collect the land, either we like it or not. So please, I want IPOP members to rise and come so that we know how we do these 5 men that sold this land. They say that they sold the people that give them order to sell the land to them. They have already marked their signboard there where they will be selling cows and be selling all of them. So that is why I called to know what you people can do so that we stop this.
You go through your coordinator.
All right.
Thank you very much. We must continue. Caller on the line. Caller on the line. And of course, this is where we draw the curtain for this evening segment. Sincere appreciation to those of you who were able to call in. My apology to those of you I cannot receive your call at this moment. Believe me, every one of us must bear it in mind that we are fighting against organized crime. And we all know the implication of that. These are criminal-minded individuals who scattered across the globe. Highly connected, I must tell you. But like I said earlier, though they may be as big as Goliath, we as small as David, we slay them with a single stone. I sign off from here and I say, remain blessed. remain focused, remain Biafra above all.